All right, here we are again with the SLA Industries 2nd edition podcast. This is going to be game number 6, podcast 6. And want to go through. Well, I'm James Klein, and let's go around the table, starting with my left. Jonathan, what are you playing tonight?
I'm going to start sitting on your right.
I know. Well, I can skip. We'll go to Brenna first. Let's go to Brenna first. What you got, Brenna?
Well, I'm Brenna, and I'm playing Stormy the Frother.
Who apparently has both a claymore and a chain axe.
Yes, he loves the fact that I have both. He did not know I had both.
I think any good melee character should have multiple backup weapons.
Like 20 knives.
Yes, like 20 knives.
I just got the one knife.
And we'll go ahead and go to Drew then.
Hi, I'm Drew. I'm playing Animus, the Evan Healer.
Right, and the podcast was originally named the Animus
Right.
Podcast because they could not decide, and you were the impromptu squad leader.
I hit the button first.
You hit the button first, that's right.
It's okay, I'm squad leader now.
All right, Jonathan, you're out of time. What do you got?
Alright, I'm Jonathan. I'm playing Flick Tick, the Wraithen Investigator.
All right.
This child is your responsibility.
Yes, and by the way, the squad is joined by their NPC mascot, Deathaxe, who is a
Blood Feast.
Yeah, Deathaxe, Blood Feast.
Yes.
Thank you.
who was picked up in a pickup game that Drew was running. I
I
appreciate.
like making James's life difficult.
I like it when they give me extra people to kill. So, but anyway,
I'm sorry, we will throw him at the NPC before we'll let Deathaxe
I
die.
can't unfortunately dispute that they would do this.
Okay, so at this moment, the squad is just finished battling with. It was almost a dozen cannibals who appeared on the roof through a hole when part of the building
I
collapsed.
thought it was like 4.
No.
It was a bunch.
It was way more than 4.
Maybe it
Kidding
I was
me?
making y'all sound
I
better.
killed 5 on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I was just hanging out, holding 4 down.
Yeah.
Just a reminder that the squad is mid BPM. They're on a silver that I've nicknamed Ringside seats. The BPN is available on the on the SLA Discord if you actually want to read it. But they're what I would term halfway through, maybe. And
Only halfway.
they're protecting a dozen or so Finn Arms employees from so they can watch Gore Zone up close and personal. Right now, I want to just to remind us. Let's see. We have so far lost. Let me see. Where is it? I am looking at my page here. Ah, yes. Assistant Vice President of Retail, Funhouse. He was murdered in a bathroom. We have also lost troubleshooter Ash, who happened to fall off the building during a cannibal attack. And I think that's the extent of our losses. Like I said, the last thing that happened was they heard some air horn game show style air horns, and cannibals flooded the area. They are on the 4th story of a building. Cannibals occupy the ground floor, and it's been quite noisy with explosions and all sorts of craziness happening around here. And as I understood, Halloween Jack was even cited
I don't know what you're talking about.
by a couple people last game.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anybody. He is a liar.
To which I will add,
It was swamp gas.
yes, well, yes, the building you guys are on top of, as I've always said when you guys are on Downtown 9, lucky number 9. It's smoky, it's cloudy. It's because the air quality on this level is pretty shit. And right now, there are a multitude of fires that are kind of lighting up the area, but we haven't lost power yet. There are, roughly 10 Finn employees, and then there's a camera crew consisting of Mike the Boom Guy, Natalie North, and a videographer, cameraman, who have been videoing most of these fights and getting, like I said, getting fairly close to front row seats. But as of yet, the main event hasn't been seen. We're gonna go ahead and get back into like real time with the game. Real time, for those of you. Yes, wink, wink, nod, nod. Okay. So what do you guys do? There's corpses hitting the floor. Most of the cannibals have been dispatched that were on the rooftop. That being said, you guys know the ground is just literally covered. They're running. People are screaming. Glass is still breaking.
Are there any more coming up towards us?
There's all sorts of weird thumps and booms off in the horizon. You guys have pulled up all the fire escapes to the building you're in. But that being said, you have no idea if the rest of the building you're on top of is occupied. You're pretty certain it is, but you may have thinned them out enough where they probably won't attack for a little while, at least maybe. But that being said, at this exact moment, you hear a scream from one of the SLA employees, and you look and you can see the guy who's been identified as Monkey Thief. That's his nickname. He's the guy who took off his suit jacket and he wrapped his tie around his head and he's been drinking like a frat boy this entire time. He's pointing to a nearby rooftop and screaming, "It's him! It's Jack!"
I don't even look. I don't even fucking look.
And he starts running in a panic. So what do y'all do? What do y'all think about?
He runs in a panic?
He's absolutely like looks like
Which way is he running?
It looks like he's running that way, which we'll call north. And he's right there.
They were all over here.
Yeah, put him over there. There you go. They've spread out since then. But that's where he's standing right now.
Okay, I looked where he pointed.
Okay, make a detect roll.
Can I borrow some dice?
You want to borrow some dice?
Monster. How do you come to a game with
$5.
Lost my dice.
No. Okay, hold on. I'm going to give you my New World of Darkness fancy dice here. Yes, I am bragging about my dice. And I will give you my fancy D10 right here to play as your pass-fail dice. If you like.
Success dice.
Huh?
Your success dice.
Yes. We call them the pass-fail dice.
What am I looking for?
Earlier it was a 13 to Sam. I'm going to say it's a 10. 10's a success on this right now.
Then pass with 2 degrees.
Pass with 2 degrees. Okay. Now I need you to make the cool check at difficulty 6.
Don't pass out from...
Well, I'm sorry, the cool check, not at difficulty 6. It's just a cool check.
Don't pass out from looking at his impressive number.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
So add your cool.
9.
Okay, so Drew, you piss yourself inside your armor.
That's the death suit loves it.
and you literally go hide in the corner. So I just want to ask, what do y'all two do while Drew seems to be like struck in terror?
Is it too late to call my exceedingly cool?
You want to call your exceedingly cool? Is that before you roll?
I don't know. That's what I asked. Is it too late?
I don't think it's...
I don't know. I'll let you do it. Do you want to be exceedingly cool since you have it?
Yes, I will pop that.
Fine. Okay. So maybe you don't piss yourself.
So I used it for this game session.
So do you have to? Does it give you another roll?
Just
or
auto succeed.
Okay. So you don't piss yourself. All right. So Brenna, what do you do? I want just the first thing off the top of your head.
Okay, real quick. Didn't you tell us, hey, it's so-and-so that's killing people?
Yeah. Or I didn't. Red Rain did.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that we knew.
Yeah, we know.
Okay. I honestly don't think there's anything I can do to calm that guy down. You said he's running around. You're
trying to calm him down?
Is he just like running in circles?
No, he is running straight. Matter of fact.
Running straight?
Why don't you make a tactics, is there a tactics or a leadership? Or
there is tactics. And
give me a tactics roll or a leadership roll. I'll take either one.
Can I say what
I don't think I have
do?
either.
Okay, I'll allow you to make the roll at a difficulty 13 if you don't have either. What are you going to do, Jonathan?
I'm going to full-on sprint and baseball slide knock this guy's feet out from underneath him before he runs off the edge of the building.
Okay, so I need you to make just an athletics check. We'll call it a 10. Jack was he pointed this way, and I said he was running north. Jack is on this build yes, this building right here. It's under the dice under the dice tray.
Okay, so what is it going to be?
You see him.
What kind of role is it?
Okay.
Since I don't have tactics or leadership, it's
Just 2 dice.
He said it's a difficult.
Well, I'm talking about which stat do I add in?
I believe it's going to be charisma or cool.
Charisma.
So tactics.
Either way, it'd be fine.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Man, I'd get it if it was a 10. I'd even get it with a degree of success.
See, that's what we like to call
13.
an advanced roll. See if it's something technical, and I think that's kind of the psychological thing. So, anyways, you run for this guy. What'd you get? Just a fail?
Just a fail.
Okay, you run for this guy, and you have this perfect slide tackle going into him, and you're gonna knock him, and you're just a moment too late, and he trips and falls off the side of the building. 4 stories. He goes. Splats into the concrete.
Well,
Kind of like someone's phone.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a phone.
It
was the extension cord.
And thus is the death of Monkey Thief.
Okay.
Unless someone wants to go down there and check on him.
No, there's cannibals.
The cannibals do drag his corpse off with
They can have it.
a
It's
minute or
fine.
two.
It's fine. We write him off, and I'm gonna go subdue Tanya.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
Tanya.
Okay.
If I have to, I'm gonna grab whatever I can find to tie her up.
She says, "What are you doing? What?
We witnessed you throw somebody off a building.
No, you didn't. That was him." As she points to mailroom Jimmy.
No. One of our squad members saw you throw someone off the building.
I absolutely did not.
Well, you're going to get to continue to watch the show. You're not going anywhere right now. So you still get to watch the show. We'll deal with it later.
Yeah,
but I'm subduing you to make sure.
You guys have been paid for our protection. How dare you? I'll make sure you don't get your STL for this mission. You won't even get paid if you lay a hand on me.
I'll tie her up anyway.
Okay. I'm not going to say there's any kind of role for that. You just do.
I mean, I've got a chain axe. I don't think she's going to fight me.
Yeah. I don't think... Well, she might be that brave. I don't know. But you're able to...
And you know what? I'll tell you what. For good measure, we'll tie male guy up too.
You tie up mailroom Jimmy.
I'll tie up mailroom Jimmy too. Just for the sake of being fair to her. Even though we know it's her.
That sounds extremely
I'll even
fair.
tell Jimmy. I'm like, I know it's fucking her. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I am making some notes on my notes.
His bonds are slightly loose to be still comfortable while hers are nice and tight.
Yeah.
He pulls his hand out occasionally to scratch his nose.
Yeah, so like mailroom Jimmy, like he's this kind of like 50-ish kind of older guy, and he's like, hey, you don't gotta do this. Hey, I'm just here to hang out with the execs.
Look,
you know,
dude,
I won these tickets.
I know you didn't do it.
How am
we
I gonna
saw her
I can't even drink my beer. Hey, could you at least tie me in the front?
Yeah, I'll tie him in the front door. He can still drink his beer.
You know, a guy wants to eat a sandwich every now and then. You know, there's a lot of action going on. You know, one of these serial killer guys that gets up here with us. You know, I at least want to be able to scream properly.
Don't worry, I'm not gagging them. They can still talk.
So,
how it seems is that most of the people on the roof are having these conversations, doing all this stuff, while obstinately facing this way. And
Oh yeah, I'm making sure not to look that way.
yeah, a
I'm
lot
just
of
like, no, it's swamp gas. It's not him.
and while all this is going on, you guys hear another like hockey rink style like horn go off, and you hear this kind of a clanking sound and just a whoom. And I believe Drew is looking the correct direction. You can see that the Gore Zone truck in the middle of the median over here, this guy right here, it has literally split down the middle, long ways, and you can see that it's split down and folded up. A giant cage with barbed wire at the top of it is now sitting in the middle of the median. It's blocking part of the streets. So just to understand, it's doubled in size roughly sideways, and you can see what looks like a wrestling rink with barbed wire at the top, and it's got a cage around it, but it's open topped. And inside it looks like These two guys have been slugging about this whole damn time. There is Choppin' Charlie and Devious Dahmer. You guys have seen what they look like from the posters. They are inside the rink and they are smashing each other into the sides of the cage. They both have knives. They've been stabbing each other. One guy just jumps off this. He runs in the side of the cage and jumps up and he just slams the other guy in his helmet because they do have armor on. There is blood all over the cage. They've been spitting it out. It's pouring out of the little holes in their armor. But they are just beating the hell out of each other. And it is nuts. And it is something to see. It's like WWF. If it wasn't fake. I'm sorry to all the listeners. No, I'm just kidding. It's fake. So anyways, they are beating the hell out of each other. And the executives seem to be just eating this up because these are the people that they're rooting for. It seems that there's a fairly good split for Choppin' Charlie and Devious Dahmer.
Mostly keeping an eye around the building.
Okay, give me a detect check while you're doing that.
I mean, I'm assuming listening or visibility will come into play in some way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, you can take the best of both.
Okay.
I'll be down for that. I mean,
what am I looking for?
I'm gonna say.
Oh, you just want a number.
Well, I'm gonna say because there's so much, there's a distraction. There's a whole bunch of people running around. I would make this very, very difficult to do. If you get a 13, I'll give you some good info.
Okay, I got a 13 with 3 degrees of success.
Fair enough. You know what? That is a small plot change success, as determined by said dice. Now Drew is not pissing himself in the corner, and all the executives are just watching over the ridge. And Brenna, what were you doing? What was the last thing you were doing? You were tying someone up.
Yes.
You know what? You see, on the broken section of the building, a huge dude climbing up the side. And he's getting into the cracked part of level 3 right there. What he looks like is he's got what looks like ramshackle armor on. He's got a hockey mask on, but it looks like it's made of metal. Very, very dented. He's probably human, but he's twice the size of any human you've ever seen. And he's got his armor, it's thick. It's overlarge. You're not sure if it's power armor or just big ass armor. The problem is it's got a bunch of tanks on the back, and they're green, and they look like they've been drugged through everything, every piece of...
Telling us Bane has just climbed the building.
Something like that. But the problem is that the thing on his back it appears to be smoking heavily. It gets just pushing out this kind of yellowish mustard colored smoke. Mm-hmm. And he, like I said, he is up on the corner of the building at this point. Jonathan caught him a little bit further out than I'd like him to be. But you know what? I'm down with it.
So I'm gonna, if it's cool with you, I'm gonna take an action before anything goes down.
That's kind of big.
Which is...
You did say twice the size.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if we had a storm, it'd be pretty big. I'm just gonna put him there.
Which is to yell danger and change over to armor piercing rounds.
All right, so I'll give you all one action, because Jonathan got that. Just something free. You want to change rounds and yell.
Yep.
Brandon, what do you want to do?
Pull out chain axe.
You pull out the chain axe.
Yeah, and like turn that way.
Drew, what do you do?
Look around on the building real quick. Is there any kind of like debris to try to like long pieces of boards up here?
Are there any long pieces of board?
Yes.
Say
Say about 3 meters, or even 2 meters.
I mean, just to be completely square here, there is rubble, concrete rubble all over the roof. There's a whole bunch of dead cannibals here and there and in pieces. There doesn't happen to be like a piece of particle board or wood. I mean, the top of the building, it's
Also rebar.
yeah. There's rebar. There's concrete, but
Not
there's
for my purpose.
and none of these cannibals had shields. You've seen cannibals on the ground with shields, but not up here. I'm trying to think of anything shield-like or flat that might have been up here or could be up here. You know that see that doorway right there? There's a door on that doorway that I said earlier. Those doors would look like they might have a particle board. I mean, if you were to rip that door off the hinges, you could potentially have something flat like that. But it would take a couple actions to do that.
Could be like an air vent cover up here.
It wouldn't be long enough for what I'm looking for.
What do you want him to do?
I need something that can go between there.
Oh no.
Oh, you want him to move us to state?
That would be considerably pretty large.
Yeah, not to mention it's different. It's a whole different floor.
Oh yeah, but they could go down to the. That's why I
You're
choose
talking about?
fire.
I mean, that's only like. I mean, we said that those hexes were only a meter, and I said, the alley for the party bus is a little off kilter, just so things would fit. But I mean, if it's 3 meters, if you want to make a 3 meter jump, you can make a 3 meter
I
jump.
mean for them.
Oh, well.
Yeah. He wanted to lay a board across.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to see
From
if I could
fire
find
escape
a
to
2
fire
meter
escape.
board that could
Gotcha.
fit right here and have them go down to the 3rd story of this fire escape.
And then cross over to the undamaged
I mean,
building.
in theory, the party bus is probably on the top of the party bus is probably just scraping.
2-story
underneath.
fall to the top of the party bus. Yeah, y'all are on a 4.
Well, I think
It's
he's more getting at climb down to
it's
the second
scraping
floor.
just
From what it is.
underneath probably the bottom of the fire escape. So you could, in theory, get on top of the bus. Go
Is
to
the
the
top
other
of the
fire
party
escape.
bus like overrun?
Around the party bus, yeah, we hadn't even looked down there yet. You guys can see that the cannibals have indeed ransacked the party bus in the minutes that y'all have been up here. I mean, it's been a little while. I didn't mention it because there's a lot else going on, and like I said, there were buildings collapsed. Part of y'all's building was collapsing. Y'all been fighting cannibals. I said that people were getting kicked out of windows, chopped up in the streets, gunfire. The party bus has been smashed into pretty good. You can assume at least one cannibal's gone through there. And by the way, the bus driver, he's probably not there anymore. Just to say, because I never actually clarified.
Oh, I thought we would have
thought we
brought him
brought
up
the
with
bus
us,
driver
but
with
okay.
us.
If y'all want to say y'all brought the bus driver up, he's up.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, but still, the party bus wouldn't have been a sufficiently safe platform to stand on.
Yeah.
Like the top of the party bus.
Yeah, I mean, people could stand on there.
Yeah,
because the idea is to go down
it's
the
an
fire
real hard
escapes,
bus.
cross over the top of the party bus.
That
and
would
then
be
back
that
up.
would be very functional and possible.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all could use it. Y'all could use it as a
How's
bridge.
this looking?
That's a 3-story building. It doesn't seem to have fared much better than y'all's, but there's no cannibals on the roof.
Okay.
Is there any large chunks of the roof itself missing, like here?
No, y'all's building is fucked as far as that goes.
Okay.
There's building that big 4-story on that side. Yeah, it's taken some serious damage from some kind of heavy weapon that y'all haven't identified yet, as I understand.
Not too worried about identifying.
So yeah, like I said, y'all have taken an action. I want to go ahead and get some initiatives. Let me use this dice here.
Fucking hell.
Oh, you too, Drew?
Let me get my rule book open here. I need stats.
When did I take Rush?
A lot of y'all took Rush earlier, and it's still active
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I thought.
because it has not been 2 hours.
It's been
I would
like
expect
5
you
minutes.
could probably get through this whole thing on one dose of Rush.
And I have ultraviolet too.
Yes.
Ultraviolence. Not
Ultraviolet.
ultraviolet. It's not making you.
Shut up!
It's not making you radiate like the sun.
Shut up.
All right. So, all right, Jonathan, what's your initiative?
16.
What'd you get, Brenna?
We don't want to talk about
Are you going last?
it. 7.
All right, that's what I like. That's what I like to hear.
What'd you get, Drew?
9.
Oh. So even if he had rolled the same as you, he'd have been going first.
All right. So, I'm gonna give y'all some passive rolls really quick. We'll just kind of go through this and have a little bit of fun with it. Does anybody have? And since like media knowledge isn't a thing, we'll go with academics. Not that this would be an academic subject, but it's the closest I can get to.
Streetwise.
Streetwise, I'll allow a streetwise.
I got Streetwise.
Okay, this will be a streetwise 7, academics 10.
Oh,
No.
is that a 7 or is that a 1? Hold on.
That was a win.
No, on this die. Oh yeah, no. No.
All right, so did you botch or did you
Yeah,
fail?
botched. And what did the hell was that?
Succeed 2 degrees.
I failed with no botch.
Okay, you failed, no botch. All right, Brenna.
There you go.
Oh, Brenna, who has lost her dice.
Yes, I always use my dice.
All right, so how many failures did you get? Okay, so that's
Degrees of failure.
that's a true botch.
Oh yeah.
So, anyways, Brennan, you recognize this guy. At some point in your childhood history as a father, you saw that Halloween Jack has a sidekick, and this is that sidekick. His name is Tiny. He is known for exploding. Yes, and he survives every explosion. That's just his gimmick. That's what you know. At least that's what you think you know. That was at some point on television. You're sure you saw this guy. Jonathan, who passed the roll with what?
2 degrees of success.
2 degrees of success. You don't know everything about this guy, but you did roll the Streetwise roll. The Streetwise roll tells you that this guy's name is Pandemic. He is a prop. He is a private operative. He is a famous private operative for being the toughest son of a bitch on the goddamn planet. Not really, but as far as props go. Anyways, he's famous for that shotgun that he's using one-handed, and he's also got a big fat knife in his other hand. But anyways, let's go ahead and by the way, yes, he's well known for using poison gas.
Okay.
And if y'all were inside, this would make this so much worse. But he is being followed around by a cloud of poison gas that extends 2 meters out from where he's standing.
Awesome.
So if you got close to him, you'd have to run into the cloud of poison gas. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Me?
Yeah.
Toilet paper.
Body blocker. Fantastic. What are you wearing?
I have the what's it called again? Yeah, hard armor.
You have hard armor. Fantastic. And Drew has a death suit on. A very
Air
living...
filtered.
Huh?
Air filtered.
It's got an air filter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Which I happen to know that body blocker also has.
Scout helmet.
Was a scout interface for your helmet.
Yeah.
And the body blocker does have an air filter.
And so does the hard armor.
Fantastic. You guys are going to do great.
Now we just gotta worry about everything else.
So, Brenna, since you're the slowest on the draw here, what's your declared action?
We'll go at him.
You're gonna take a rush action? You're gonna close? What?
I don't think I guess.
Remember,
they can't even see him yet because you said he's on the 3rd floor. I just pointed down and said danger.
Yeah. I'm probably going to say I'm going to rush because even if I just close, I'm not going to get to him, so it's not like I could then attack.
So I'm going to write down that you rush, and just remember, if you trade your action to something else, you get the -2 if it's not.
Yeah.
Drew, what do you do?
I'm not actually on this thing. I was between
I'm cool with it.
spaces.
I really needed this coffee.
Wait, because I can't remember from the previous games. Were either of y'all hurt?
No, you guys were sitting pretty. There was not a challenge on this entire event for you guys.
Hence why he threw something bigger at us.
A mountain of a man named Pandemic.
I just take a step back and pull out my rifle.
I just to reiterate, he does have a hockey mask on because it's Friday the 13th. And on his shoulder pad, he's got what looks like a dead smiley face. It's all cute and stuff.
Is it like in hot pink?
No, it's in hot yellow.
I think it's called highlighter yellow.
Highlighter yellow, yes. But as he, lumbers. And what did you say, Drew?
I just take a step back and pull my pistol.
All right. Wait to move. All right.
Oh.
So you already had your weapon drawn, right?
No, I've been throwing blasts.
Okay. So you draw a weapon?
I draw a weapon.
Okay, you draw.
And I can take a step too, can't I?
I do not believe so. It's either draw or move.
Well, because you can move and attack, can't you?
Yeah, you can move within your closing distance.
Okay.
That's part of an action.
We'll go with
taking
that.
a step.
Pandemic. I'm going to say, Jonathan, if you can see him, he can see you.
Sure.
I'm going to shoot Jonathan.
That's fair.
Jonathan, what's your action?
I'm gonna shoot him and move away.
Okay. So, Jonathan, I want you to go ahead and take your shot since you're up.
I miss.
You miss. All right.
But then I move away.
All right. Is that your closing speed?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see. I got to pull my stats back up because we're letting my phone go sleep here. All right. So. Plus this. Plus this. All right. Let's. A lot of dice. I actually have to. I have to do math here because All right, I got 4 degrees of success. Let's see.
So, which backup character am I bringing into the
4
game?
degrees. That's plus 6 damage.
Well, depending on how close it gets to me, we might need a new weapon.
Yeah, this won't be as effective in that way.
Just so y'all know. I
What's-
have no ties to y'all. I'm reality folded.
Okay.
If shit gets busy.
So Jonathan.
I don't care this mission if it goes upside down. Anything.
I mean, technically speaking,
Jonathan
my
took
squad
14 damage?
You could just,
Okay.
No, I'm this one.
3 armor damage.
Right. So,
Blam! He shoots Jonathan one-handed with a shotgun. There is a negative for him doing that. And yes, I am cheating and letting him do that. I guess technically he's ambidextrous, so.
okay.
And since I'll have him sit still for a round. Drew, you're up.
Okay, so
You drew your weapon
I
and
just
you
drew my
step
weapon
back?
and I took a step.
Okay. Britta, you want to rush forward?
Yeah.
One rush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. New round?
Oh, rush rounds.
Rush rounds.
Oh, yes. Hold on 1 second. Let me double check and see if he's on it. Ah, yes, on rush. I like that. Britta, what's your action?
Is he with... Because that's kind of a weird...
He is not within 2 of you, no.
Okay.
I would say once you get into that rocky territory,
Yeah, then I'm in a rubble and I move slow.
closing speed's the best you can do.
I guess I'll just stand at the ready.
You're gonna wait.
I mean, yeah, I can't reach him. I don't have range drawn. I have melee drawn.
All right. So
See if he'll come at me.
so you're gonna wait.
I guess. I mean, if
You want to defend?
yeah, I'll defend. Let's do that. I'll defend.
Now, can somebody tell me whether acrobatic defense works against ranged weapons?
I don't think it does.
All right, Drew, what's your action? Or do you have rush?
I don't have a rush action.
No rush action.
I can tell you what I do. I run like a motherfucker.
Oh, you run?
Oh, yes.
See, the problem for me is I'm reckless as fuck. So
Yeah, you didn't just get shot.
yeah.
What did you do, by the way? I didn't hear.
He did 14.
Uh,
After my reduction,
Ooh.
I took 9 and a wound.
It's bad
Brenna.
for being reckless.
My
Takes a shot at me.
I declare mine is to shoot you.
Yes.
I
In
get
the
to-
face.
well, my run is to go here.
All right, so you resolve first. You move. Then Pandemic goes, and he shoots Brenna with 4 degrees.
I got it.
Minimum damage. Minimum damage.
And that goes to minimum
Awesome.
from the weapon.
I'm still probably gonna die.
So that's 11
Okay.
and 3 armor damage.
Whew. My armor's gonna be gone by the end of this. Alright,
Oh, by the way, I am so sorry. Headshots, which both of those were headshots.
Oh yeah.
You would have been staggered for an action, and you would be staggered for this action.
For sure.
Well, remember, we looked that up on when I was running the game. It doesn't actually cost you your action, does it? It just puts you at the bottom of the list.
Puts
I'm
you at
down-
the end of it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down for that.
okay. Anyways, and you said 11 damage?
So, Brenna, you will act last, which you already act last.
Yeah. Alright.
11 damage.
11
which-
damage, so PV6, that's reduced down
So
to
take
5.
5.
But then I'm on the ultra violence,
So
so
take
cut in
half.
half.
So take 3 off, so you take 2.
Yeah.
Which is not bad for you. And you act last. Whatever.
Which, yeah, that's...
Alright. So now we're on regular round again. Brenna, what's your action?
Which means I still moved just like
You want to chop him up?
I'm trying to decide if I want to go down into the rubble. Because I move slower in the rubble, don't you?
I'm going to let you know that he's got a shotgun in his one hand that does a lot of damage, but his offhand weapon looks like a Mac knife.
Yeah, I guess I'll move into the rubble. Because he's probably not going to come towards me.
It looks much
gonna
less
try-
dangerous.
Yeah.
You're not sure, but it's a one-handed knife.
Or I gotta wait to do that.
For a
I'm
man
just gonna
his
come.
size.
I'm gonna come down the. I guess it'd be technically half of my closing. So where he's.
I would say
he's
you can
just
move.
one away.
I'm gonna let you move your closing and swing on him if you want.
Yeah.
So you.
I'll move. Well, what is this? I'm getting close enough for my chain axe,
You're gonna take a step.
but not close enough for him to get his Mac knife.
Okay, I'm cool. So, Brenda, you're gonna say close.
Yeah.
Close and attack.
Yeah.
Drew, what do you declare?
I'll throw a heal at Jonathan.
because I got 2 wounds.
All right. Pandemic. He's gonna close.
Did you mark your head wound?
Oh, whoops.
And how much damage did you take altogether? 3? So you're
I
good.
took a total of 2.
Yeah, you're good then.
Yeah.
He's gonna close and attack. And Jonathan, what are you doing?
I'm damn rubble. I'm gonna stay where I was.
I'm gonna. If he's. How close do I have to be for you to heal me?
2 meters.
Okay, so don't move. I can shoot him from here, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll just shoot him from here then.
All right, make a shot.
Sweet. Okay. That's 3 degrees of success.
Okay.
That's a leg wound, right?
It's a leg wound or bonus damage.
I'll give him a leg wound. He can't move this round. I don't think.
I believe it will half his speed.
Yeah. That's not gonna make a difference. So I'll take the bonus damage. It's armor piercing, so -2 to your PV.
All right.
Dang. 6 plus 2. That's 8 damage.
All right. So 8 less my PV. All right, you nick him. He sternly looks towards Brenna though. Pandemic. Move him forward 2. That works. And I'm gonna stab you, Brenna. I'm gonna stab you in the face.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Come at me, bro. Let's see how quick I die.
Did I put these notes? See, normally I'm a little bit more organized than this.
Let's see. I've got plenty of hit points. I'm just gonna need to get whole new armor after this.
Probably.
Oh yeah, because that last fight you took a lot of damage.
Let me.
I actually didn't. I took some, but not a lot. It's just because I wasn't able to fully repair from previous mission.
Yeah. Your armor is so expensive though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So.
Well,
It's good armor though, because it is taking a beating.
that's safe.
Now that I have that settled.
People have thrown in for that armor repair kit.
Yeah, if y'all had thrown in what Drew said.
Next character, I'm gonna make it a character that actually that's what they
Can
do.
do it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have some skill in it. That's just about. Just put some in it just because I have such an insanely high concentration.
This
I need to use something
and
other than heal.
this. And plus lots. I got 4 degrees. So plus 6
Because you're a bitch.
because I am a bitch. Does Rush give a bonus to strength? I don't think it did.
No. It gives you a second round and it reduces your damage by 1
All right. So
that you take.
because math is hard. Brenna, he stabs you for 12
Okay.
and 1 armor damage.
1 armor damage?
So you're gonna take 6 off,
Yeah, 6.
And
So
then-
I want to take 3.
and then you take half. Yep. And yeah, that's right. And it is now Drew's turn
Alright.
to resolve his heal. And I'll be faster now since I wrote my weapon stats down.
Unprepared DM.
I actually rewrote
shit.
this entire BPN. And
You did
so I
not just botch that heal roll.
Did you botch?
No, I didn't botch.
Oh, man.
Just my highest possible skill on my sheet. I managed to roll a 1 and
You
fail.
fucked it up.
Did all 4 success dice succeed?
No. And you can't do that on it anyway.
Oh, that's right.
Specifically written, I can't
What do you
that.
mean?
It's okay. He's going to be going for me right now.
He's not
Jonathan.
lucky?
He's going to be going for
That
me.
still burns
You've
the
got
flux, though,
time.
doesn't
I'm the one that's fucked.
What is it?
That still burns the flux, though, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I forgot something, by the way.
Because of course you did.
I always forget something.
I'm still shaking from the fucking Halloween jack.
Don't make excuses.
Like, literally, the only thing I can fail that is if I roll a 1.
By the way, I did say earlier that there's a fog following this guy around, and y'all's executives are a little further back. But y'all do notice that assistant to the regional manager, Tanya, she falls down coughing.
Okay.
And she's gagging.
Okay.
Random roll?
I mean, Tanya, that's the one that's killing people, isn't it?
I mean, she said she wasn't.
One less example.
Yeah, but squawk,
But yeah.
squawk, heard her kill, or saw her throw someone off the building.
He's not here to make his accusation, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Drew messed up his heel. Brenna, make your action.
I'm gonna attempt to murder face him.
Oh, and Drew, you can see that there is a shiver APC pulling into
God
this
damn it.
area, and just all you hear is gunfire from it,
This is not a
and it's
How
on
much?
fire. There's a flaming APC
not a
pulling into the area.
What's the difficulty? 10.
It's always 10.
10. I don't botch,
You
but I missed.
failed, but you didn't
You may have
botch.
succeeded.
No, because I'm gonna. It's a 2,
Oh, that's
and
you.
pole arm is a 6. So, or wait, hold on.
You gotta add your strength.
That is with strength. You could
Oh, that is
spend
with
a
strength.
luck.
No, that's not. That's it's just a 9. I'm
You
one.
wanna-
You
You wanna luck
spend
it?
a luck and
I'm
reroll
one. I
your
don't have
success
any
die.
luck.
You're shit out of luck.
You didn't know.
I
she's
had
been
1
burning
point in
it.
luck, and I
She's
used
been
it.
burning it.
I only had 1 point in luck, and I used it. Like in a previous mission. I think I used it on the 100
It
sheet.
pays to be lucky.
I'm
right.
literally one fucking roll. I'm
So
one
you-
short.
That
So
doesn't
you-
it come back in downtime?
It does come back during
Oh!
that time.
We haven't done a downtime.
Yeah, because it was up there on the 100 sheet.
There's definitely been downtime.
Yeah.
Because you put a week before this mission.
I
'Cause
thought we
had to
were.
pay-
I thought we were square before we started this one.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
that was during the 100 sheet that you spent the
Yeah.
luck.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll get him
I
next
don't
time.
think we had time.
I'll get him next time.
There was a week between.
We'll,
Because you made us pay rent.
did make you pay rent. You can have your point of luck, but no one else because I'm not 100% sure.
Well, no one else should have it. You
Yeah,
should have to worry about
I'm
it.
not. You know what? I'm not actually 100% certain it was 100 sheet. I'm not certain when I did it, so we're just not gonna worry about it.
Okay.
Because it could have been this mission, and I'm remembering.
See, I'm trying not to be too nice, but I'm
Yeah, I
not trying
get
to be
that.
too mean.
And I don't want to take advantage, so we're just not gonna worry about it. And
Alright.
I'll just get it back in the next downtime.
All right, so Brenna, what was your declared action for your rush action?
No. Huh?
Just not spending.
I'm gonna try and murder face him again. Is that
All right,
not?
you attack.
He's going to take
All right,
advantage.
Drew, what do you do? Drew doesn't have a rush action.
Nope.
Pandemic, he's going to attack you again to your face.
That's fine.
And
I'm
Jonathan,
gonna try and attack him to his
what's
face.
your rush
So
action?
you know.
Shoot him.
Shoot, okay. Jonathan, you get to resolve first. You're top of the round. Brenna, you act last because you got headshot. He's going to headshot you every
I mean, I was last no
single
matter
time.
round. It doesn't matter. I was last in the round anyway. It changes nothing.
I miss.
Ooh, that's my cover pot.
Oh,
All right, so now it's Pandemic's turn.
no one cares. He
Yeah.
botches.
No, I only got 2 extra degrees of success because I rolled a pair of 1s.
Oh damn.
Because that's what I need to not get success. All right, so that is 2 bonus damage, which I'm happy with. Still, it's a garbage roll. 8 damage, please. So -6
1.
goes to 2. UV takes it to 1. Aw. Oh well.
Oh.
Brenna, it's your turn.
Shucks. You'll get him next time.
I will get you next time.
You might. Who
Oh,
knows?
and an armor damage.
Okay. All right then. I'm just.
How much resistance do you have left?
After that one, 4.
Nice.
Okay. Yay. 2 degrees of success.
All right.
Wait, no, 3 degrees. Sorry, 3 degrees.
So bonus 4 damage or a arm shot, I believe. Yes.
Bonus damage.
You want bonus damage? All right. Bonus damage tends to be the way to go.
Okay. Come on, max level. Damn it, didn't get max level. Okay, so that is 9 plus 2. It's how much extra damage for a 2 or 3
That's
successes?
3 is plus 4.
Plus 4.
And you're on UV.
So
right?
15.
You're on UV, right?
Yeah, that's.
So add plus 1 more.
Oh, no, no.
Because it puts your strength at
Oh,
5,
yeah,
which is
okay,
plus 1
so
melee
16.
damage.
All right. So you got
16
16 damage. Trying to think. Have to do math here.
We'll ping another bullet off of him in a minute.
What is your... How
Yes.
badly wounded are you?
I have 15 health. Normally.
And it's 2 armor
Where
damage.
are you at?
Or 4
I'm not-
armor damage.
5.
I'm not
Sorry.
keeping up with his armor damage.
So you're
sorry.
priority healing right
Oh.
I might beat through it. You don't know. You don't know my life.
That I don't. All right, so it's the end of the rush round, which means. Hold on 1 second. I'll do it like this. 2, 3. All right. Subordinate lead director Dave also hits the ground.
But he's coughing.
You're not really doing medical tests on them right now, so.
But they're making noise.
Yes, I have to
Okay.
pause. I got a work question. 1 sec. If I can unlock my iPad here. Pause. All right, as we resume, I believe this is going to be the 3rd round of combat with Pandemic. The work call took a little while. Yes, at the bottom of the round, Brenna, how many hit points do you have left?
11.
for the audience. Okay, 11. That's good. What do you declare what's your action?
I'm going to try and murder face him.
And how much resistance do you have left on your armor?
4, but that's beyond the point.
All right. So you declare attack. Drew, what's your actions?
I'm going to move closing
I like you moving further up.
and attempt to heal Jonathan again.
All right, you can do heal on Jonathan. I gotcha. All right, Pandemic is gonna stab Brenna in the face. That's his declared action. Jonathan, what's your action?
Shoot Pandemic.
Shoot Pandemic. Okay. Now you do have the heal where you can you don't have to touch people, right?
Yes. I
You
do
do
not have to touch him.
Okay, because I was gonna say I think you have to have your armor off to do that heal.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he's got body blocker. I'm assuming there's some skin I can touch.
Just jam your hand in the wound.
But no, I can heal anyone within 2 meters.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that with the original. Is that heal 1 or whatever it was? Is there. You have to have skin to skin contact.
Specifically says it.
Yes,
We
which
are
is
at the
not
end
through
of the
armor.
round for the rest of the combat. Because we are stunned.
Okay.
That's all that means.
All right. So yes, the head wound does make you go at the end of the combat.
I'm already at the end of the combat.
So Jonathan,
I was not.
Jonathan, we're going to put you at the end of the combat. All right. So,
You're still before me.
well, Jonathan, what's your action then? Shoot.
Shoot him.
Okay.
In the
So
I mean, I'm just going to shoot at
here we
him
go.
and see what happens.
Pandemic goes.
Hope for the best.
Remember how I said people on the Discord were the ones adding these characters? Well, it was either Dave or Jared posted a picture of this guy, and I said, "Man, that would make a cool guy." And then the other guy said, "Well, you should add the Pandemic to the game." And since I didn't want to have a disease in game, I just added a prop named Pandemic.
So Dave and Jared.
Yes, they're
Fuck you.
responsible. The creators of the game. All right, so I got 2
Technically, they're
success.
responsible for everything bad that happened.
Oh, max damage! Alright, so let's see. 10
I like that little
1 plus 2.
jilt I saw you just did.
Brenda, that's 13, 1 armor damage. So, minus 6 goes to 7, minus 4, so you take 3.
Yeah. I'm in the single digits.
Ooh.
Ah!
Drew, let's do it.
Alright.
Since both of your squad mates are banged up in the head.
And I have 4 degrees of success, so no expenditure. But I heal him.
How much?
6 and 1 wound.
6 and 1 wound?
Yep. 6 and
Does that put you back at max, or are you still injured?
I'm injured, not as bad though. And I'm going to take that head wound away.
Alright. So, I'm gonna.
I still liked at the end of this round for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Britta. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
3 degrees.
Plus 4 damage. I'm assuming.
Oh, fucking hell on damage though. Ugh. So hold on. Okay, so that 3.
He's just one guy, y'all.
4, 8.
Goliath human.
10.
10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's Brennan. Now Jonathan.
Oh, 4. I'm freaking saying it. 4 armor.
Okay.
10.
We will say his armor is thoroughly fucked
It's a
up.
hit with 2 degrees.
I might break through it.
You might.
So that's 2. So that's 8 damage.
8 damage.
Minus 2 PV.
Minus 2 PV. Okay. Hold on. All right, that makes a difference. All right, so now we're on rush actions. Jonathan, that puts you. Well, Brenda, what's your rush action attack?
Murder face.
My action is attack, and then Jonathan's action is to shoot.
Yes.
So how many bullets have you used so far?
4.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and make your shot, Jonathan, since your head wound is fixed.
Miss. Not a botch.
All right. I like botches.
I know you do.
Come on, Brenna. You know, I hold
Whoa,
on.
that's way more dice than I was supposed to have.
Let me smash you first. Hold on.
Let me smash.
I keep rolling pairs of ones.
Good.
What's wrong with me?
You know what? You can have ones every time. I'm good with it.
All right. So, you know, I was doing so well before that happened. All right. Can't think. Brenna, it's only gonna be, looks like 8.
Okay.
And it's your turn. So yeah, your 8's gonna go down to 6, then go down to 1. Darn that ultra violence.
Makes you ultra violent.
Makes you ultra violent. Yes.
Whoop, that jumped the tray, but I'm gonna take it. 2 degrees of success. Only 2 this time.
So plus 2 damage. Oh, and yeah, 1 armor damage too.
Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, I took it. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13. You said plus 2?
Yes.
15 damage.
All right.
That one hurt.
Yes. Just a bit. All right. I will say Natalie North is filming you, by the way. Your media contact who's still alive on the roof. By the way, since that's the end of the rush actions, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Another SLA personnel or another Finn executive has fallen coughing on the ground. I have to pause it. 1 moment, guys.
Cool.
All right. After a short interlude, I had to make an errand really quick. Helps body at work. But anyways, we are back, and Robo playing David Frostbeak III.
Squawk, squawk.
What package were you? You bureaucrat. All right, Bureau Squawk has arrived, and he has, I guess, been caught up on the situation. Brenda's character is locked in. Is it cliche to say Mortal Kombat? Bloody, gory combat with the prop named
close quarters combat.
Pandemic. And
Close assault.
right at 3 executives are writhing on the ground. Some of them aren't moving so much right now. From the poison cloud from his back, that Robo is now going to have to check himself for.
What's the
Does he have a filter on his?
No, I don't think I do.
I don't think he does. Yes.
But you said 2 meters.
Yes, I did, and it is spread.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
okay.
that's just the cloud that you can see. It's actually encompassing the entire roof.
Oh.
Because I'm a douche.
You are a douche.
Because we were
Yes.
going to say they're way further away than
The
2
invisible
meters.
pandemic. So, anyways, Robo.
Do I need to roll like a fear check or anything like that?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! Give me a fear check. Yeah, give me a fear check too. You got a cool 2?
What are you going to try to make him see Halloween Jack too?
I got cool 4.
Oh, does anybody not have a cool of 2? I should have done it at the start of the situation, but
I have a 2.
you got a 2. Anybody got a 1? Anybody a cool 1? All right, then I ain't gonna fuck with you.
No, we're all super cool.
All right, so Robo, go ahead and give me an initiative score.
Chilling like a villain.
And we're gonna go ahead and get into
Probably gonna need some
combat round
penicillin.
4.
Huh?
You're probably gonna need some penicillin.
I think I'm going to need a lot more than penicillin after this.
Oh, what you got? You got a total
Plus-
set? Well, what's your bonus?
14. Yeah, 14.
All right, so Rena, declare your action. What you got?
Murder face.
You're gonna murder face. Drew, what's your action?
I'm going to pop rush.
You're gonna pop a rush. All right. Pandemic. I'm going to finish Brenna. Robo, what's your
You're
declared
going to
action?
try.
With barbed wire and the 2 serial killers are fighting right here.
Oh yeah.
Am I still on rush from the last game?
Yes. If you had drugs going, they're still going.
Yeah, I still had drugs going.
Is Rush got an addiction check on it?
Get 3
Well, yeah.
uses.
3 uses. This is my first use of
All
Rush.
right. So, yeah, I was checking for Drew as well. All right, Robo, you pop Rush? Or what do you do?
No, I'm still on Rush, I believe.
You are.
I'm still on Rush.
All right. So, what's your action? I'm asking. What's your declare? Remember how you don't. Your action doesn't go off till it's your turn again.
Right.
So, you are where you are.
Oh.
My dog is really enjoying his water.
It's just thirsty.
He's very thirsty.
I'm going to take aim.
Take aim. I'm going to assume you have your gun out because, it's been so long.
Yes. Oh, my 204 with armor piercing.
All right. And Jonathan, what's your action?
Pew pew.
All right. So, real quick, since it's the top of the round, the first thing I need is Robo. I need you to make a strength check.
Because you don't have an air filter.
You do not have an air filter.
And you are standing in a poisonous gas.
As we established when you first got here.
Part of the cards.
If you're going to be here, you got to suffer the consequences.
Hey!
What'd you get? Is that a 1?
It's a 7.
All right, add your strength.
It's 9.
All right, Robo, you fall down unconscious.
Glad to have you in the combat.
Welcome to the shit show.
So Jonathan, make your shot.
He was like,
Sorry.
fail, not a botch.
All right, that's a miss. Robo squirms. Pandemic stabs. I don't ever botch. Looks like I got 4 degrees.
God damn it.
Dead.
Aw,
Maybe
so
not.
minimum goes to that. Math is hard. Trying to think anything else.
So that's it. I'm just unconscious.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
And I'm awaiting.
Brenda, take 10, 1 armor damage.
I already took the 1 armor damage.
I'm awaiting
10.
death, essentially.
Yeah, because the executives that are up here, they're dying just as quick as you are.
Yeah, so 4, so I take 2.
All right, Brenna, your turn. I'm sorry, Drew.
Yeah.
Rush.
Drew uses rush. Brenna,
Stab. Boom, boom, boom.
3 degrees.
plus 4 damage.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the wound
So you
thing. That's
have
right.
to apply a wound though.
I'm going to do wound instead of bonus damage.
All right,
And what was it called again?
And then you also...
cripple an arm.
She's gonna
Tear
spend
through
one
him?
rating point and tear through him.
Yeah, one of the bodies.
since
Tear right through him.
Since it's that 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all looked some stuff up while I was gone.
Maybe.
So
Maybe.
Let's see.
And I guess technically speaking, it'd be the same thing no matter what anyway. it was plus 4
adding a
damage.
wound and plus 4 damage. That's
You
pretty
get
good.
both this time instead of just the
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, but I'm about to die. I'm not gonna. I guess it helps
You
y'all.
are about to die.
I guess that helps y'all. Y'all guys might deal some. Woo!
We're in the
We'll
box.
get-
In the box.
In the box.
Roll in the box.
Fuck. Okay, so it's plus 4 to damage. You said.
You got plus 4 damage from the point of body.
6, 7, 8. 12 damage.
All right, 12 damage. So let's see, 12 minus his armor goes to that. Minus his rush goes to that because he's on rush. He takes 5. He was at 5. Brenna, you rip his head loose from his body with your chain axe.
Told you he
Blood
was supposed to
sprays
die.
all over you. And since you used a rating point at the end, I'm just saying that Natalie North, who's back there gagging on poison mustard gas with her film crew while they're filming you, and everybody's dying around you, gets a really awesome spray all over her camera of blood as this guy's head just comes into pieces and just
I'm
pops
gonna
right
then
off.
proceed to roll the guy down to the 3rd floor.
Yes.
Okay, and you quickly rush and push him off because I was waiting to kill some more executives. 'cause
No,
this
no.
backpack is still pushing gas.
Yeah, I
Do
start
your
running
thing.
around and start like leeching poison from these people.
Okay.
That's my ability.
All right, Drew. I want.
Oh my god.
All right. I want to heal check
Okay.
I want to heal check to see how good you do at this.
Come on, Drew. Come on, Drew.
Now you said.
This is an ebb ability.
All right. Well, do you have an ebb ability that fixes poison?
Yes. You want me to read the description?
I want you to read it because I have no idea.
I got it right here.
Thank you for being ready.
Poison leech. The user is able to treat the effects of poison and common non-terminal toxicants.
Common non-terminal toxins.
And poison. That's a separate thing.
Okay. Okay.
The GM has final say on what toxicants
So you could
poison
say
will
you get
remove.
against the head.
The-
Then you can every time.
I'll
even if you roll.
I will.
against
If
the
you
head
roll
every time,
successfully,
could
is this just a
continue
use it and it does thing, or
Yeah.
is this a you roll
Use
it?
it and it does.
There's no roll?
Oh, there's a formula.
You got to roll the roll.
Oh, yeah, that's
Let's
what
do
I'm
the
saying.
roll. Let's do the roll. I want to see it.
Come on, Drew. Roll like you think.
It's literally impossible for me to
You
fail
can
it.
get 6 wounds.
Okay. So
I have a plus
I
8,
might start doing that.
and
All
this is
right.
a formula rating 9.
I'm going to tell you, without a doubt, and this is just how I wrote it. Without a doubt, 2 of them are dead.
Tanya and the second guy.
But you were able to save his life because he's going to die.
Yes. And
He's
run
going to
over-
die.
I'll make as many checks as I need to check. But
And you say the second, the last person that got poisoned.
I'm rethinking this bastion armor thing.
So you actually save lead director Dave. All right,
Is Tanya dead?
Tanya has died.
Good.
Zoya has died.
Zoya.
Why'd you name someone Zoya? And just let them
That
die.
was one of the names of the people in the forums who gave me ideas.
Oh, you killed our last character.
However, we have a nice poison cloud coating the lower levels.
The Hobo Alley is all sorts of poison.
I rolled him into that part.
Okay,
So
I was
he's
going to say,
actually
I
in
assume
the
you
lower-
don't throw it over here where the serial killers are
I want
fighting
him in
live
the
on
lower part
television.
of the building so that it's harder for things to get up to us.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. That's a
It's
good
not
idea.
going to still be affecting people on the roof, is it?
No, because he's down
Okay.
on the floor.
Okay.
And I think that gas tends to float down anyway.
Okay.
Have I successfully healed everyone who needed healing from here?
Yeah.
I purged the toxicants. from
you
here.
purge the toxins from the people
sure
who.
she would love
Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I'm
Yeah.
going for.
You go.
Yeah.
You
I
go.
just don't want him to say like, "Oh, you go over to heal him." Okay, this person dies because you stopped healing him.
no.
I
Okay.
specifically told him make sure to get everybody healed before you come heal me.
Everybody who's poisoned is unpoisoned now, right?
Correct. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead Finn employees.
Okay,
And how many did we come with?
12.
12 plus the
I mean, we're
camera
still
crew.
over half.
I'm gonna heal her.
All right.
Oh, it was,
We're not in strict combat rounds. I just want to know what you're doing right now.
I'm going to take a shot at
I'm being healed.
start.
I succeed.
How much?
6 in 1 wound.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Robo, I was gonna say that anybody that didn't walk into that combat with air filtration is gonna be fucked.
yeah. Yeah, I was. Right out of the gate.
I kind of figured
A strength check on a Neophron? Come on, man. I'm a max 2.
that's the way poisons and diseases go.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, like...
Okay,
as soon as this Neophron armor is fucking shot, I'm going to have to rethink this.
Do we still want to move to the other
You
room?
can buy a gas
Yeah, we
mask
should
that
still
will
move to
fit-
the other building.
Yeah.
Even though we've got
Separately.
that layer of protection now because of
Well-
the gas?
Credits or unis?
I believe it's
There's
cheap
one thing
on
you
credits.
should
I have it.
consider.
It's in my special gear.
Our fire escapes are up here. These aren't.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I will say you guys can look at other buildings, and occasionally you do see a fire escape or a building that's got cannibals on the roof, or it's got people screaming on the roof. Survivors. There are survivors running around. Like every now and then you see one dart to safety, and but right now what you guys hear is the brrrah, 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 because down there on the street, like I told Drew a minute ago before we were so interrupted by my real life job, was that an armored personnel carrier, a Shiver armored personnel carrier
That is on fire.
that is on fire has driven into the courtyard, and there are Shivers firing out of the gun holes in it, and they are just. I'm not saying they're butchering cannibals, but they are shooting them pretty good.
All right, that's fine.
Well, I think we're good for now. I mean, we've got a layer of protection below us.
Like you can do it.
I
So
figure it's time for the crowd to enjoy the show for a little
Yeah.
while.
so
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
yeah. Meanwhile, the combatants in the cage are just beating the shit out of each other bloody. I mean, like I said, they're climbing up on the sides of the cage, and then they're dropping elbows on each other, and occasionally a knife comes in, gets stuck in, but it doesn't seem like they're really going for kill shots. It seems like they're hamming it up for the camera a fair amount. They're really enjoying their time in the sun. These are real serial killers, and one of them's gonna die.
Can I state for the record
right
now that I am not watching this, but I am, wherever the Fin execs are, I'm behind them so I can see all of them.
Okay, so you're keeping an eye out like an appropriate, instead of just having a good time.
I'm keeping an eye out.
I want you to get a detect roll, Drew.
Yeah.
I want a detect roll, Drew.
Because Drew's watching for the Fin execs. I'm watching around the building.
Then I'll give you a detect roll, too.
Yeah. Same.
Do I need a detect roll for the Fin execs?
Sure, if you know what, you're doing your job. I'm down for it.
Tell me what I'm
I
looking
think-
for.
Oh,
I'm gonna be like Jonathan looking around the building.
yeah, what's their...
All right. I just want a 10. I want 10s.
Success.
Okay.
4 degrees of success.
DC 10, yeah. Drew's got 3 degrees. You got 4 degrees.
2 degrees.
That's game-changing success. Now, I don't even know what I'm asking for yet, but I just wanted to see how whatever you guys were.
Success with 2 degrees. Wait.
Okay, so y'all are blowing it away.
Success with 2 degrees.
Y'all are just blowing it away. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm catching up to where I am in my notes here. Okay. Who got the 3? Okay, or more. All right. At this moment in time, out of the corner of your eye, you can see down the street fairly well, even though it's smoky. You can see. I don't know if at the party. Anybody who went to the pre-party?
Brennan and I did.
Brenna, did you make those successes?
I did 2 successes for
Okay.
effect.
You know what? I'll give it to you. You recognize about 2 blocks away the entire squad of Turbo Raptor, which was another operative squad, is literally dashing from one alley, you're guessing, from one side of the street to the other. They're running across that highway, just booking it.
How do you get you to communicate from the squad that there was a man machine in the area?
That was from Squad Knucklebones. But anyways, and as you see them hit about midway on the street, you can see one of them get turned into a red mist as what looks like heavy weapons fire comes down from about a 45-degree angle and just rips one of these guys into pieces, the Xeno. His arms and legs just fly everywhere. Anyways, it's about that time that you see a Sarge suit, which is a tank-sized flying mech, flies and slams into a building on the other side of the street before rolling out of view. It seems to be chasing Squad Turbo Raptor. I wasn't going to let you make shots at it unless you wanted to.
Nope.
It's not coming for us?
It's not coming for y'all.
Fuck it, let it go.
It did seem to be smoking, and it was missing one. Looks like it probably has 2 engines, or it had 2 engines at one point, but it only has 1 now
Godspeed.
because
to
they
them.
can fly. They can fly at stupid speeds. So, anyways, by the way, when it does fire and kill that Xeno, you recognize the sound of the thing that's blowing through the buildings. It's that gun. It's that Gatling gun on the Sarge's arm, which I'm going to go ahead and just reveal for y'all. It's firing 50 depleted uranium anti-tank rounds, and that's what it used to kill the Xeno. It's a
The
little
thing
bit
that fired through the building?
right. Yeah, that's the gun. It's
Okay.
probably shooting into the next level every time it shoots.
So it's a one-hitter quitter.
It is.
Oh yeah,
It
there's
is-
no surviving that.
I am telling you, that is not a power suit that you guys are wearing. That is a mech-sized Gundam-looking. It's a small Gundam-sized mech, and it is and it flies, and it is just fucking up Squad Turbo Raptor, unfortunately. But they're down there, and y'all are over here. It's cool.
Yeah.
All
Hope you have fun, Turbo Raptor.
right. So, in the meantime, Drew, whoever's at the front of the building has a good view of the cage match. Who? Raise your hand if you got a good view of the cage match.
Nope, I'm specifically watching the Deathaxe.
Robo, it looks like you're pretty close. Is that where you are?
I mean,
That's where I fell. That's where I got up.
All right. How many degrees of success did you have in your detect check?
2.
Okay, that's good enough to see. There is a small wall of a dozen cannibals who have got shields, and they are rushing the SLA APC down there. Do you care? We'll say it's about where the red cars are.
Is anyone in the slate?
Oh yeah, there seems to be at least a half a dozen shivers in there that are firing from the gun slits in there, and they are shooting what looks like lethal rounds into the 100 cannibals that are running around at ground level. Most cannibals don't seem to be charging the metal box that's shooting things, but 6 of them actually are, and they have what looks like primitive shields, and they are rushing from, let's say, this side of the street.
You ask me to declare an action?
I don't care. You can say I watch. You can say, let's film it. Call Natalie North over to get a good view. Whatever you want to do. I don't care. This is an abstract. This is a non-combat. Declare something. Or no. Or just say you watch.
Our snipers aren't in game.
Unfortunately, Daisy is not here. She's working tonight.
Both of our scout sniper package people are not here.
That's true. So, that's
who's in the APC is Shivers.
that would be the street cops. Yeah.
Welcome.
And their
We'll get to 'em
their
again.
APC is currently on fire.
Oh, it's on fire?
Yeah, it was on fire when it drove up.
So they're
It
kind
was
of like
on top of it was on fire.
You feel
Yeah.
free to go down there, buddy.
You're free to go down there.
No, I'm good.
All right. Do you relay that to the rest of your squad or anything?
Yeah, they're kind of doomed. I'm not gonna screw with 100 cannibals. Certainly not 6 that seem motivated.
Yeah. Does with that knowledge, does anybody want to act in any? Does anybody want to get the attention of the cannibals on the grounds?
nope.
No.
They can
That's kind of a
stay
loaded
their
way to
asses.
say that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really.
So Robo, while you watch, because we've kind of established that y'all aren't doing too
I
much.
really don't want to bring them up to the top of the roof.
Several of those cannibals start slinging what looks like jugs of something at the APC's windows. While the shivers are firing out, yes, the cannibals are getting shot. Okay, it's gasoline, and the APC is now on the fire on the inside. And, you realize it's over for them.
Yeah.
We already figured it was over for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I assume at some point the back of the APC frantically opens with a shiver that's on fire, and the cannibals go over there and probably let them burn while laughing.
And you
yes.
probably eat them.
And smoke just starts billowing up from where the wrecked cars are. And that is actually what the wrecked cars
Yeah, I'm
symbolize.
strangely comfortable with my decision just to watch them fucking burn.
Okay. Some people like shivers. Some people don't.
I mean, and you know what? If we could get to them
Are
and
you
help them,
honestly saying
I
that
would.
McCormick would jump into this pile
Oh,
of
hell no.
shivers? Or
I'm gonna
cannibals?
tell you, McCormick would throw down on them fucking cannibals. Absolutely. He did not act with logic.
Rip McCormick.
He died one time on his first black in Cannibal Sector, and not after that. But he did all sorts of stupid shit. And I don't mean to distract from the game too much, but he did pull and shoot an operative in the head in front of another entire squad of operatives because he had beef.
Like, with no consultation.
Yes, you remember that. You were
I
there.
remember that. I was there.
Okay, but back to this. You guys have just defeated the pandemic. There is a nice barbecue going down there a la Shiver. The cage match is going on. The cannibals do not seem to want to get anywhere near the cage with the barbed wire on top. It seems like it would be a climbing hazard. There's 2 guys in there killing each other. The cannibals are mostly content to drag civilians in the street down to wherever they're going to be taking them to eat them and or whatever. Yes, you guys do see the cannibals taking prisoners and dragging them off, but or meals for later in the ensuing few minutes. You may interrupt me at any time. The fire escapes are pulled up, so you
Yeah.
guys aren't having to contend. And there's mustard gas pouring from the third and second floor windows of the building you're in. So obviously, it's fairly safe to be where you're at right now with your math. 8 remaining slate Fit executives.
You know, hey, 8's better than none.
Yeah. Plus 3 camera crew. They're very
And the
important.
3 camera crew, who
They're
got some
very
really good footage of Brenda's character ripping this guy's head off with a rating point.
Question. What are the chances that there's a hunter sheet out for Pandemic?
You might just check that after the fact.
I'm going to. I'm going to be like, so is there hunter sheet for this guy? Yeah, great. He's dead. Give me money.
Yep, we filled it out.
I've
By
literally-
we, I mean me.
Well, Robo, just in case you want to know, I gave them a Streetwise. You can make a Streetwise on Pandemic if you wanted to.
I mean, I don't think I have Streetwise.
Now, Brenda thought he was Halloween Jack's sidekick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Which
have
is still a reason to
Streetwise.
think that there's a...
I mean, I can still roll a check, but I don't have Streetwise.
In academics?
I believe Halloween Jack does have a 1,000,000 credit hunter sheet for anyone who wants to take
I
it.
do have academic.
I am okay.
I got academic and natural education, but no Streetwise.
All right. So, oh yeah,
But doesn't
you can
everybody-
you can make an academic at 10 if you want to. I'll let you make an academic at 10
Sure.
if you got it. Roll those dice. Seems like a pretty decent roll for a smart fella.
Which 2 hit?
Was
it these 2?
Yeah, it's those 2.
Fours.
The force.
So success with no degree.
Success with it's +5 to my dice.
So it's 9. So yeah,
Success.
just a success. You've heard of Pandemic before. He's a famous private operative, which means that he's an illegal operative. You don't know much about him, honestly, though. Unfortunately, most operatives props do have hunter sheets out on them. So, but they're probably not worth very much just because they're props. They're not like major people. Anyways, yeah. So you guys see what's going on. All right. Let's see. At this point, Vice President Theodore Stout and Assistant Vice President Stacy Hernandez, looking around at the
Carnage.
at the carnage. Yes, the 5 dead employees. Stout comes over to you guys and he looks at you. You're the one he associated best with, Robo. He looks at you and he says, "I have some paperwork for you." As you know, there's the flames are licking up the sides of other buildings and dead people are screaming down on the street.
Correct.
The way I look at it, this is probably like his 5th war zone or
He
something.
wants to hand you some paperwork. And he says as he presents this to you, he says, "As of now, the following employees are terminated from employment with Finn: Funhouse, Monkey Thief, Tanya, Zoya, Ash, Gladstruck, Dave, Jared, and Tom. Unfortunately, they now possess confidential company intelligence far above their clearance level. I happen to have a copy of their termination warrants, which are now valid. You can inspect them as you will. I hate to see them escape with any company secrets." By the way, at this point, some of them have overheard the fact that they have just had termination warrants handed out for them.
There's still some that... Wait, so you named more than what's dead already?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
The
we're
only
gonna have to take
the
that.
only 3 that aren't on the list,
Huh?
which are Fit employees, because the Third Eye News people are not Fit employees, so they're not covered by this, and there are not termination warrants for the Third Eye News crew, but there are termination warrants for everyone except for Theodore Stout, Stacy Hernandez, and Jimmy, the mailroom guy.
Oh, so I thought, okay, Jimmy's still alive.
Jimmy
Okay.
is still alive.
For now, moment.
So how
So
you?
he walks up and tells him that?
Yeah, he walks up and hands you paperwork that states all the people that are already dead
So-
needed to be killed,
So the following people are
and 3
still alive.
other people also need to be killed.
There's 3 more
Gladstruck,
warrants out.
Dave, Jared, and Tom.
And where are they right now?
So I walk
They're
up
on the roof
behind
with us.
Tom and put my gash fist through his chest.
Splurch! Okay, at this point, all of them run in different directions. Are you guys going to massacre them?
I want to make one explode.
Okay.
I'm cool with massacre.
Yeah. I'm gonna gather the ones up that aren't on the list and be like, y'all are safe. You're good.
It's literally mailman Jim, or mailroom Jimmy, and then the news crew, and plus the two that just told you.
You're the only ones that are safe.
Right.
See, like, that's what I'm told you. See, Jimmy, I told you were good.
He's still tied up drinking his beer. He says, "Oh my
No, all
god!"
on time now. I'm like, see, I told you were good.
He says, "Those other guys were assholes, anyways." And just as an added incentive, I assume you guys massacre the fuck out of these guys.
Everybody who had a termination warrant's dead.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I'm not going to waste ammunition. I'm going to start swinging with the feather point rapier.
I think Daisy would be a little satisfied by now because her rifle exploded if she did get to kill Funhouse. But Funhouse is already dead, unfortunately. So
It's not my fault that she fired that gun. I just want to go on record as saying that. It's not my fault that she fired it. It was too big for me, and I didn't know anybody else who could use it.
Theodore Stout also says, "You know what? I've really enjoyed my time here tonight, guys. Unfortunately, both serial killers are still alive. I will pay a bonus to any operative who will get down there and kill those guys in hand-to-hand combat.
In hand-to-hand combat.
In hand-to-hand combat."
Just kind of step back and
Brendan,
No,
you have
even
one,
I'm too-
one
no.
resistance on your armor left?
If my armor was full and I was full health, I might be tempted.
No,
But-
I mean,
but-
I could.
Shock has just missed so many opportunities.
Y'all jacked up on Rush trying to detox.
Timmy's not going
you want to earn
anywhere.
your keep?
Yeah.
He looks at
Running
you
for
with
the
your
crowd.
armor all torn up. He says, "I'll double what I was going to give you if you'll go do it."
I'm
much
not going
was
to get
he gonna-
anything
how
when
much was he gonna
when I'm dead.
He was going to offer 200 credits.
Oh, that's
I will not. I will,
That's not
So
but
now
I
it's
can't.
400 just for you if you go do
That's
it.
not good enough. That's
But I
just for
can't
product.
use the
person
credits
who's ready
when
to,
I'm
like,
dead.
Just for her.
I'm going to look at him and say, I cannot use credits if I'm dead. And
Sucks,
I'm
sucks.
not going to survive with my armor in the state
I
it's
could
in.
probably.
I'm not stupid.
I could probably screw with him with a persuasion check, but
No.
I don't think I'm on.
Now, I am going to say,
Sounds like a
on
loaded.
the ground at this point, there are 15 cannibals between you and the cage.
Yeah. I wouldn't
without
even make it
hesitation.
to the cage.
I mean, that's a lot of bullets from whoever's left up top, or, you know, y'all.
I wouldn't even make it to the cage.
Shocked when you even hesitated.
Oh yeah, I would not have.
just jumped down and just been like, "Motherfuckers, you're gonna die."
Timmy needs his mount, so we wouldn't let Shot go.
Alright. Okay. Well, if you guys are content to just finish watching the match, you guys are spent. Drew, you don't want to get down there and hand to hand with Choppin' Charlie and Divas
No,
Dollar?
my zero strength is good.
They they are fairly capable fighters in armor with weapons. On drugs.
Like zero
All
max
right.
or just zero right now?
Going once.
Okay.
Going twice. 15 cannibals and 2 serial killers.
Not
Going
enough
3
money in the
times.
world.
Sold. No, to no one. Alright. So anyways, you guys spend the next few minutes listening to the cannibals just destroy the entire neighborhood. You guys hear a couple big explosions off
Well,
in
at
the
least you
distance.
saved that one old lady.
No, she ignored him.
I thought.
Nope, she
bought
got
her-
down there.
Yeah,
She
we
ignored my
So you
advice.
bought her candles for nothing?
Yep.
yeah.
So,
Oh, good. Screw it.
alright. And so, you guys spend a few minutes,
Church.
and over the next few minutes, you guys start hearing what sounds like a small fleet of armored personnel carriers rolling in. And what it is it's about 6 shiver units, and they're all firing lethal rounds into just everything that moves down on the ground.
Clean up crew.
Yo.
And they are literally just butchering cannibals. And with the numbers like they got with concentration, they make a pretty significant hole, and the cannibals do fall back over the course of the next couple minutes. You have no doubt that it's going to take a week to find all of them, but it's just how Gorzone rolls. Theodore Stout looks like he's thoroughly having a good time. He is covered in blood spray from when you killed Pandemic. He did survive, the gas cloud, along with all the other essential employees.
The mailroom guy.
The mailroom guy and Stacey Hernandez.
So I
You
wanna-
guys butchered all of the terminated employees.
So I want to look. He's on the 3rd floor, Pandemic Spotty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump down there.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up his shotgun.
Okay. It is a Dark Knight model shotgun.
I was gonna grab his armor, his
Yeah,
his shoulder pad that you said had the smiley
his
face.
pauldron. His pauldron.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
His smiley face
Proof
pauldron.
that we killed him.
Thanks. I also rip off his mask if it's there.
His mask is in 2 pieces.
That's
but,
fine. We'll take both pieces.
But it's a really good souvenir.
No, I take the mask and I specifically hand it to her.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He's proof that we killed him.
Fantastic.
And when I hand it to her, I'm holding it up in front of my face and I just pull it apart with a smile.
All right. I am going to say that, yes, all the critical employees survived. So, let's see.
Which is Theodore, Jimmy the mailroom guy, and Stacy.
And then the news crew.
And the news
crew is important.
We got some excellent footage of y'all's squad being pretty badass. Let's see. And as negotiated, let's see. And all right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Unless you guys, the party bus is destroyed.
It's okay because they drove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Finn executives actually have another vehicle to pick them up.
I'm not surprised.
We drove, didn't we?
We rode on the party bus.
Yeah,
They drove.
We weren't on the party bus, were we?
We were, but he drove.
No,
I thought we just went to the party and we followed.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
you
I
were
was on the party bus.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
I think there's
he
2 people on the
Oh,
party
okay.
bus.
I was on the party bus.
I think it was Drew and Brenna. No,
that was Daisy then.
It was
It was Daisy and Brenna because he drove behind the party bus and me and Drew were on
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see that ending well. I didn't want to be on the party bus in case it got overrun.
in case it got destroyed like it did.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that was y'all's first successful Gore Zone.
Fucking hell.
Y'all definitely got some good media coverage. You didn't get to kill the serial killers. By the way, odd for Choppin' Charlie, it's even. Devious Dahmer won the match. And that means he gets to go on to the next Gore Zone, where he will face off against another serial killer until he dies. Or not volunteers to fight him, or something like that, because ops do fight in Gore Zone. All right, so yes, each of you who participated in the mission, which will to include Daisy, will make 300 credits off the top, and then a 0.2 SCL increase. Brennan, that was double because our.
I think we negotiated for 0.3.
Did y'all negotiate?
It was given at baseline, which is 0.3.
Yep, 3, and you said it could go up to a 5.
All right, we'll say it was a 0.3, and at which point, Brenna, I said you would get double because
So 0.6.
just because I'm being nice about said dead character.
There gotta be some perks.
So yes, there are some perks. I believe that probably puts you ahead of everybody at this point.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, I think it does.
I don't know.
What are you at?
I'm at 10.6.
I'm right there with you.
10.6.
Because I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Other than this mission, I've only done that hunter
I
sheet
have
with
2
him.
characters.
Which
So
didn't
you've
give us any
pretty
SCL.
much caught up.
I will
Basically,
say
yeah.
in the future, I'll probably add a trait or a perk that adds a SCL bonus to the starting character, like I did in my last custom rules, house rules.
Was there a hunter sheet for Pandemic?
Okay, so if you want to do, you guys get out of the area.
Oh, and was there a prize? Was there a prize for the warrants, the death warrants on those people?
The hunter shoots, kill shoots,
termination
Termination warrants. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that there was actually no money on the SLA employees that y'all
that's
or
fine.
the Finn employees that y'all executed. But Robo, give me a admin finance roll on your. I assume this is okay. So just to fast forward a little bit, y'all get out of the scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's been hours later. Y'all get back to downtown 3 where y'all all live, and Robo finds a an internet connection. He plugs in somewhere so he can use his dial-up connection and fax this in just to see if there was any money for this guy. So we go ahead and roll your admin finance.
Tim.
I was gonna say 10 was the difficulty. That seems pretty reasonable. You got 1 success, 2 successes.
Oh, it's a 6.
A total of 6.
Total of 6 with the bonus. on them.
Oh, pass fail?
Mm-hmm.
You want luck?
No. This is my pass fail.
Oh, okay, so you were successful.
Yeah,
All right, do you want to roll luck or use luck?
Do you have a rank in admin finance?
I do.
Roll another die.
You get another dice.
There you
That
go.
one
Okay,
passes.
so you have 1 degree of success.
Yeah,
So success is 1 degree of success. All right.
Nice catch.
You know what? I am very happy. There is a single cash credit bonus actually for killing pandemic. 300 credits to be split.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So split 5 ways.
Yeah. I mean, it spreads.
So
a
that's
little bit.
60 a pop.
Okay.
So somebody make sure y'all note down Daisy's rewards because I'm gonna forget. So
Got
it's
it written.
so she'll get what was the split on that?
60 on the split, and then 300 for.
360.
So she'll get 360 and a 0.3 SCL.
Yeah, I got her down.
Seems pretty nice. Plus all y'all's little perks and whatever else y'all got in the aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will say, to be a strict rules Nazi here, it says operatives at SCL 10 can't get sponsorships, but y'all do have some good footage in the wings. Some really good footage in the wings.
So once we get to like 9 or 8,
I believe at 9 you can start getting some light sponsorships, but
Yeah.
they really get good later.
We were on. This was on Downtown 9, wasn't it?
Downtown 9, yep.
yeah.
Lucky number 9.
Yeah, all good shit happens on 9, right?
Wasn't that Hunter sheet on 10?
Mm-hmm.
You want to make a pit stop?
So this
Sell
is,
the footage.
I
No.
don't know, man.
No, I'll save it. I'll save it.
For what? 10 credits?
you want to drive down to Novak?
Yeah, it wouldn't even be.
100 U's? Like,
It
come
wouldn't
on.
even be. Yeah.
Y'all go talk to Chatwin.
I'll save it. Next time,
And,
next time we're in the area, I might
and the-
stop in and sell it.
The little dictators of Novak, yes. All right. So, good job, guys. I thought y'all did very good at that again. So, we're doing pretty decent on time. We got at least another hour left here. So, some of y'all are injured. Some of y'all have damaged armor. Some of y'all have almost no armor at all. This might be a good time to relax and heal and.
How much is it again to repair armor
A lot.
A lot.
7 times PV.
per level?
A lot, but it's
Resistance.
cheaper than buying new armor.
Yeah.
Let's say you got
Nothing
a
says
pretty-
you have to repair it to full capacity.
I know. But
Or-
I have 1 resistant left.
All right. So what was the discount? Was it half if you make a successful weapon maintenance
It
roll?
was
Or
down-
no, it reduced the.
Down to 5, I want to say.
All right. Well, yeah, it goes from 7 to 5. I think that sounds about right. So 7 or 5 times PV per point.
So does anyone want to toss in for that maintenance kit?
How much is it?
I'm just gonna pay to have my body blocker repaired.
It
You can straight up pay for it.
Well, I mean, it's 20 credits per point
Okay.
because it's cheap.
Yep, that cheap shit is easily cheaply repaired.
I mean, yours is only. Well, yours is really damaged though.
Mm-hmm. And it's 42 credits per level.
Whew. It's a lot.
That's a bank breaker.
But it's good armor.
So that's
Could
See it
just buy
anymore.
60 credits.
cheaper armor for now and repair it when you have the funds.
If
Yeah,
at some
100
point I
sheet
can
paid
manage
for
to get it
armor.
up to
That
full
100
resistance,
sheet
it has
paid for armor.
18
There you
resistance.
go. And remember, you guys,
Hold on.
That's pretty good.
6 PV, 18 resistance. That's, yeah.
remember the bullets you spent. Just, if you're restocking on ammo. That was kind of an expensive BPM,
Nah. I shot all of like.
but some people made some money.
If you use a melee, you ain't got to worry about the bullets.
I shot all of like 10
how much
bullets.
money did you spend in armor? Are you?
I'm trying to see
Hold on.
real quick how much the
I don't see it.
What is it? Half? It's half. It's half off.
No, but he's looking for the maintenance kit.
I don't think there is
It's
one.
50
There it
credits.
is.
It's 50 credits.
It's 50 credits.
I'm not seeing one for armor.
I'm gonna say there is.
There's a CMC maintenance kit.
Yeah.
The CMC doesn't apply to weapons.
This is armor.
Mechanical or electric, weapons covered armor.
Oh.
Yeah.
CMC is mechanical or electronic.
We'll say mechanical.
I mean, mine's a power suit, so.
But armor is weapons.
Armor falls under weapons. Yes.
But that's what I mean. There's no kit.
Okay, so it doesn't. Okay, so it's. You just gotta pay.
I don't think the kit is required anyway, because this just says it adds 1 to the success dice. Unless you house rule that it's required.
I would say you're gonna need some sort of tools.
I mean,
Technically, the weapon maintenance kit applies to armor.
And how much is a weapon maintenance kit?
It's 40 credits.
Okay.
the weapons maintenance kit says, for all technical weapon skill rolls when dealing with non-blob landed ranged weapons.
Alright, well, I'm gonna say it also includes armor. So that way we have a cost to this thing.
Okay, so 40.
40.
And it reduces your cost by half?
Knocks it down by 2 credits, it looks like. Per point.
So it's 5 times.
I'm sorry, it knocks the multiplier down by 2 points. It's worth it.
Yeah.
So it's 5 times 2.
Yeah, it takes me from 42 to 30. Knocks it down 12 points, so works for me.
So
Seems
you
fairly
put 20
reasonable.
credits, I'll put in the other half.
Like a
Yeah.
I'll
good
pitch
investment.
in.
Oh,
I'll pitch
Jonathan,
in.
you want to chip in too? Then it's only 10 credits each.
Nope.
His armor's is already cheap.
Toilet
Fuck
paper.
you two.
Toilet paper.
I'll pitch in.
So what are you putting in 10?
Yep.
I'll put in the 20 if you're putting 10.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
As a note, given how easy it is to destroy armor, I think the way damage works makes a little more sense.
Okay, so
Not
we
before
use
house.
it,
Yeah.
we reduce it by.
Well, the higher end armors, I think, have really high
It
resistance.
makes it.
That being said,
It's
not-
5
they're
times
They're not
punishment.
really high. I mean, they're high, but they're
Depends how
not
much
really
punishment it's
high.
going to take. Alright. Let's see. Robo, now that you're kind of outside of a BPN, do you want to get your car fixed?
What are you talking about? Fix my busted window or
Yeah.
my camouflage jacket I got going on? No.
You don't want to get
Excuse
the
me.
spray paint removed from your vehicle?
No. I'm
Okay.
just now out of the poorhouse.
We just pay rent, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
We just pay rent.
Yeah, I was down
So I got rid of that
75
for
credits.
Yeah.
And now
Better not
I'm
say nothing
up.
about rent.
So yeah. Okay, so you're positive? You got positive credits now?
Yeah.
Because I'm like literally about to throw all my credits into getting my armor.
That was I think that was pretty good.
Oh,
return.
And I do have this black card that I need to attend to.
Like
Whenever you're ready.
But it was 4 days from.
12 points.
That was a month ago at this point.
If I can get back up to
We've
13.
been through a month of game time.
Almost back up to
No,
4.
I got it.
Black card.
Date again.
I can get 50.
You said
Hold on, remind me.
it was 2 games
I can
ago,
get, like,
and you said
115,
rent's due, and you're like,
150
Robo, are you in the
more
poorhouse?
credits.
And I'm
I'll
like,
be back
yeah,
up
for like
Um,
75 credits.
Without
And there was a
mentioning it.
black card
Oh, the black card.
in my door, and
Yeah.
it says, in 4 days, you've got an appointment. And that was right before Gorzone. We had like 2 days to Gorzone.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh my god.
And
thought-
I just assumed because I was behind on my rent that it was like
So that's tomorrow, isn't it?
my landlord is like,
Okay. I have to look something up.
this is what I wrote down. This is all I wrote down. Black card, 4 days, appointment, rent due.
All right.
Don't be late. Be
Y'all
there.
chit chat. I need to look that up because I totally forgot about that.
Do you want to pause?
If y'all are not gonna chat, I'm gonna pause it. Yeah.
Yeah, pause it. Call the fire break or whatever.
Yeah. Potty break.
All right. So, anyways, yes, like I said, I think I threw away one of my VPNs, but I still have one left just in case. Now, what are y'all doing right now? Y'all are kind of getting together and fixing your stuff, and
I'm with her fixing armor.
Yes.
okay.
Afterwards, we're gonna go drinking with Natalie North.
Drew, give me a detect really quick because I just gotta do this. This is something I should have done earlier, but I forgot. And you threw the dice all the way across the room.
Jonathan, I can't get it. It's
In
right
your anger. It was just a 7.
I actually got that with 3 degrees.
Okay, Drew. Obviously, you weren't driving earlier, right? You know.
I can drive, but I had not driving.
I'm just gonna say, who'd you drive back with?
Probably. Well, no, he has a van, so I probably rode with him.
And this is just
Where's Timmy?
this is gonna be food for thought for you. On the way back, driving back to downtown 3, after you left Gore Zone, I'm gonna say you swear you saw that Juanita lady with the candle standing on the side of the road as you drove past.
She survived!
I got a bad feeling about her. I got a bad feeling about this
So,
woman.
you know what? Can we say something while I'm repairing her armor?
Yeah, sure.
While I'm getting the stuff together, I'm rummaging through my stuff, and I come across one of them candles.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm like, oh, fun. And I set it on the bench while I'm working on it, and I light it.
Okay. Well, that was ominous. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Where y'all at?
No,
I assume
don't look at me. I don't
my
like
house,
this lady.
because
This
I'm
lady
repairing her
creeps me
armor.
out.
Yeah.
And did you bought one, right?
He bought them. Well, yeah, he pretty much purchased
I
all of her
have
candles.
marked
He
9
was like,
candles.
I'll sell all your candles if you just get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
But she didn't, so technically she reneged on the agreement.
She did,
Correct.
I already paid her.
I got a bad feeling about this woman. I don't
Technically,
like her,
I
man.
don't think it was a deal that I'll buy it all if you leave. It was more of a he's gonna buy them
I'll
all
sell them.
to allow her to be able to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she chose to stay.
Yeah, she
All right.
chose to
Who's all at your apartment, anyways?
Me and her.
Oh, you and Brenna. And y'all are working on your armor,
stay. Yeah.
which means you're not wearing it, right?
Fucking hell!
ready to
No.
run.
Drew, you
I
don't-
am.
You know.
I'm in a death suit. I don't take that. Oh, that's my normal clothing.
Okay. No, that's fine. Let's see. I need to check something really quick.
I mean, other people can declare they're there if they want to be.
No.
I
We
hate
established.
everyone
We're good.
and everything.
By the way, you should be healed to full. I'll have definitely healed you back in.
Okay. I still hate everyone and everything.
We're gonna get the things for the coffee.
The filters,
And yes.
they're above the sink. I have my cheat sheet here. It's on my cheat sheet. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Huh? Yeah, you see them? Make sure you only get one, because if you do more than one, it's gonna fuck it up.
Wanna drink some espresso roast?
It sounds good to me. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
No, it's gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You need to pause it.
No. Oh, do we need to pause it?
No.
So I was just looking at something. Okay. Drew, Brenna, y'all are sitting in your apartment and you're working on Brenna's armor. Y'all are in downtown 3 having a good time, and you light Juanita's little candle with a what was it? What was her patron? Do you remember the name of her patron?
King, I have it written down. The King of Thorns.
The King of Thorns. Okay.
Great white tree or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some. I forget the exact phrasing. I just have that it was a pamphlet for the King of Thorns Church with their address and
Yeah.
their
perfect.
very nice recipe for whatever the hell it was.
Human candle wax.
No, it was like some kind of like homemade recipe for some kind of like bread or fudge or something.
Yeah. It's
They're two very
Using
different
some kind of
things.
nut. I remember that.
What happens to me?
Walnuts or something.
So, go ahead and do me a favor. Fear check 3.
I have a 4.
Do you have a cool? What do you have a cool one?
2 of a cool 2.
So I need you to make a cool check.
What's the difficulty?
10.
I'm 1 short.
Okay.
9.
So give me just a moment here.
You looking for the rating?
No, I know what I got.
No, I mean for the fear.
No, it's a 3.
Should have never picked up them candles.
I blame you for this.
Did you fail,
Shit.
Brenna? You failed.
I mean, yeah, by 1.
Okay, yeah, you got a -1 modifier on all dice for the scene.
Making us some super coffee.
Okay, well, I guess it's not, too bad considering nothing's happening.
Yeah, I know. I'm being slow here.
I don't even know what she's afraid of yet.
I forgot a few things.
What is she afraid of?
Whatever's about to happen.
Yeah, sorry for the
So
pause.
it's just like an ominous feeling.
I will say, fear rating 3 includes string entity effigies.
It does include quite a bit, doesn't it?
You're 102.
Alright. Hold on. I need a blank sheet of paper here.
This is the safest
For no
way
reason.
to stay on the page
Yeah,
with you.
uh-huh.
For no reason
Yeah,
whatsoever.
sure. I don't trust you, James.
102.
All the lights in your apartment go out, Drew,
Except for the candle.
except for the candle, which you can see flickering, and it seems like it's blowing really hard, but the fire doesn't go out. Like it's like paper starts whipping through your room, and basically anything that's light just starts floating around your room very, very quickly.
Fucking virgin with a black flame candle.
And you get blasted in the face by what feels like sandblasted. Matter of fact, you get sandblasted in your face. And you guys can see what appears to be like a strange dark, what looks like a little dark spot in the corner of the room, and it just kind of creeps a little bit larger, and it feels like a hot wind is coming from there.
So
Anyways, moments later, 3 dog-sized rats that have no skin on their body come running through with their rib cages exposed.
We know.
I need y'all to roll initiative really quick as y'all are sitting in Drew's living room.
Fuck you.
Run. just run.
Brenna, you are the effects of that fear that we mentioned earlier.
14.
God damn it.
Run.
You said it was...
-1.
Brenna, what you got
9.
with your not armor on? Drew, what do you got?
Set 14.
I'm not going to map this out, but I am going to say your living room is an 8x8 meters, which is pretty large. Being nice, you are in your living room. I'm going to assume y'all are in the middle, and I said that's the corner. Okay. So, anyways, Drew, well you're fast. Brandon, what is your declared action?
I'm going to throw him at it.
You don't have any weapons out. You guys are sitting there with tools.
Draw my weapon.
All right. So
Chain axe.
Draw a weapon. And there's 3 rats, 3 dog-sized rats. The rats declare let's see. This is gonna be Drew's.
And
I will
they
say,
appeared out
they
of the corner
should,
where this.
by all accounts, want to eat me first. I do radiate ebb energy, which they
odd for Drew. Too odd. 2 of the rats on Drew declare charge on Drew. 1 of the rats declares to charge on Brennan. Drew, what do you declare on your option on your action? You got 4 meters between you and them.
I'm gonna throw a blast.
You throw a blast. All right. So blast. Okay. Juanita's candles are really good. All right. So go ahead and throw your blast.
All right.
Is this because he lit the candle?
Yep.
Virgin with the black flame candle.
Summon the 3 witches.
It's totally your fault, Drew.
That's blast, not bomb, right?
Blast, yes,
Okay.
not a bomb.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 2 degrees of success on the formulae.
Oh wow, those are nasty.
And to hit 2 degrees of success. So
All
that
right,
would be
so-
a total of +3 extra damage.
I think it was additive, yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're just gonna call number 1, number 2, and number 3.
To hit was how many degrees?
What to hit was 2 degrees. So that's 2 extra damage plus my 2 degrees on my formulae, which
By the
is
way-
attacking. It gives me +1.
It feels like there is wind and a dusty wind whipping through your living room at this point.
So that
It
is
tears at your eyes and your skin.
13 damage.
13 damage to the first one, okay. I didn't even ask how powerful these were before I threw them down.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah. All right, that looks good. All right, Drew is done. Okay, 2 of the rats charge Drew. One of them charges Brennan. Now, what was the rule on charge? It's a bonus degree on. It's a bonus degree.
You get
It's a -1 of the attack with a bonus degree. I think that's what it was.
With a bonus skill success, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Drew, I'm gonna do yours first.
Okay.
What was the damage on a bite?
On a bite, strength -1.
Okay. So let's
Minimum
see.
damage 2.
3 plus 7. So I'm looking for 3s. Mister.
Bring it on, Cracker.
This is for Brenna.
What do you say? Bring it on, Cracker.
That's a hit with 4 degrees. Oh yeah, and Drew's the other one. I'm sorry. Okay, so and then I got Drew with 4 degrees. So yeah, one with 4 degrees on both of y'all. So it said bite was what? Strength -1.
Strength -1. Minimum of 2.
Okay, so there's no roll.
No roll.
Okay. Well, that makes it easy. Drew, you get bitten. I mean, and it's a headshot. You get bitten for 8.
Okay.
Which is PV.
Yep.
You got 8 PV?
8 PV.
Oh, okay.
Medium death suit.
I guess it doesn't do any armor damage.
Probably not.
Okay, we'll worry about it later.
And me?
Here, hand me my tablet.
And you take 8 as well.
Hand me my tablet. I can tell you people's armor damage right now, because I have bite on my character.
Brenna, you don't take any armor damage.
No, shit.
Okay, so I'm just gonna...
Unless it's biting my actual armor.
It does
All
not
right.
do armor damage.
It does not do it? Okay. Alright, so Brenna, it is your turn. Oh wait, you drew your weapon. Do you still want to draw your weapon?
Yeah.
You want to inject rush? Ultraviolence? Any of that good stuff?
All the time! I need to have my weapon.
Okay. Alright, so what's your new action, Brenna?
Fucking murder face the rat.
Murder. Rats stay on their targets. Drew, what do you do?
I'll throw a heal at her.
Huh?
I throw a heal at Brenna.
She just drew Claymore.
Heal.
No, I want a murder face.
Alright, so do your heal.
Claymore's
All
murder.
right. I do this.
So they
without-
can't do damage to Drew effectively?
What did you
Okay.
say, Jonathan?
Claymores do murder face. I don't know.
All right.
Well, yeah, they do,
4
but they don't do as
degrees.
much damage.
So +6, -1 wound, and
Yeah, but if you.
Oh wait, Drew, you did take a hedge. Oh, well, you took 0 damage.
Almost
Okay.
No, you fail with that chain axe.
I
Right
know.
now, you
Does it-
could very well kill yourself.
No, I'm at 17 because he
So
already
did you
healed
heal
me
her?
at full.
Right now.
Did you heal her?
I healed her.
Okay. Alright, so that was your turn.
I
And
do
2 rats.
shout while I heal her. You should probably run.
Why?
You have no armor.
not gonna stop you things from killing me.
Alright, so,
Throw him off on a civilian.
No.
alright, so,
I have more of a chance of surviving than a civilian.
I'm swinging on Drew. That counts as a headshot, but I guess the minimum damage can't hurt him? I mean, I'm down for that. That's fine, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. The other one, which is also on Drew. Same thing, headshot. Can't do damage to him.
So I don't get the wound if I don't get damaged? Or?
I assume not.
Well, I mean, he could choose to give you a wound instead.
You know what? I do think it's kind of silly.
And you can choose to give the wound instead of the extra damage, and that would give him a wound.
Well, if it's a +4, it's and.
It's and, yeah.
So
So,
yeah, you got the wound. You got.
I'll tell you what, it's dumb for you not to be able to be killed by these. So I'm going to say you get a wound for each one of those headshots. So that's 3 so far.
So, hold on. Does it?
And when you get 6 wounds, you die. Just to let you know.
So they relocated. They're downgrading their wounds as they make them.
Yeah.
So what is that, from head to torso, or?
It just randomly allocate them. That's fine. I don't care. I'm just looking for a number at this point. And then Brennan. Yes. 8 as well. Headshot. Which will deliver a wound.
I reiterate. Run.
Okay. So Brenna's turn. You said murder? You still...
Well-
Now, Drew has injured one of them pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm literally 3 shots away from death.
Assuming they keep rolling.
I've already declared attack for this one, so let's
Okay.
see if I can at least take down mine.
No, yeah.
Two degrees of success.
So plus 2 damage.
Um, 16 damage.
16 damage. Okay. For sure, that kills the one that Drew injured earlier. For sure. What's your declared action, Britta? Continue to murder?
We really need to run?
I don't know. We're down to 2. You want to try it?
I'm at 9 life.
I could continue throwing heals, but
Are you going to be okay?
You need to heal yourself.
yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Alright, what you doing, Britta?
Fucking, I'm gonna attack.
Attack! Alright, rats. 1 for each. No. Yes, one for Drew, 1 for Brenna. And Drew, what do you do?
Only one on me. I'll throw another heal on Brenna.
Okay. Alright, roll it. Now remember you do have a wound, so I believe that's going to give you a -2 on your roll. That one's cocked. That one's on the-
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
To fail.
You fail? Was it a botch?
No.
Alright, the rats. It was this and this. Drew, I need 3, so take another headshot. Wound. So you're at 4 wounds. Brenna. I miss.
Okay. If you need to run,
I did
feel
not
free.
botch.
I'm gonna attempt to see if I can get them down.
Brenna, swing.
What's Brenna's race?
Huh?
What's your race right now?
Frother.
We learned not to fuck with weird religions.
I did not botch. I did fail though.
You did not botch. You want to
that should be on a 2.
You want to spend that point of luck you didn't spend earlier?
Sure. Okay. And I can re-roll 1 dice. Is that what it is again?
I believe you can reroll any combination of dice with the luck roll.
Okay. I'm fine with those.
Okay.
So this is the only one I want to re-roll, and that's a good roll.
All right.
3 degrees of success.
All right. So plus 4 damage. You attacking the one that's on Drew or the one's on you?
One that's on him.
Okay. Seems reasonable.
I'm gonna say it's probably dead.
Give me the damage because they got a lot of PV.
I guess.
Did you do 21?
Specifically half
22.
Specifically, these guys got PV6.
Oh, and half damage. Apparently.
No, it's just what they got.
It's not a cool white earth rat.
It's plus how much again for 3? It's 6.
You got +4.
It's +4 for 3 successes. Yep. +4. Okay.
So dice.
Looking for
So okay, 22.
Try to
You kill one. I'm down. All right, Brenna, what's your next action? Murder.
Murder trace the last one.
Above the sink.
Rats declare. That's the one that's on Brenna.
Above the sink.
Drew, what do you do?
How's your health?
She didn't get hit.
9 hit points. The one that's on you is dead.
Okay, cool. I'll attempt to throw another heal on her just in case.
Okay, I'm down. -2.
I mean, but that's creamer too.
I get it with 2 degrees.
All right, so
So no bonus to anything, but you get 6 health minus 1 wound.
okay, that's so my rats on Brenna now.
Whose room are they in?
His.
That is 4 degrees.
Drew's.
Brenna, 8 damage, 1 wound. That's a headshot.
Because it's already been established that Shock lives 1 floor below Dave.
Brenna, your turn. So you have a head wound, but that just means you go last.
But it hasn't been established where Drew
I think I was already last anyway.
Yeah.
So.
You are.
Yeah, I want to get that door
No, we
fixed
live in
one
the
day.
same
3 degrees of
general area,
success.
I know.
Maybe like reinforce that door.
We said we all live in the same building, just
Right.
different floors.
Gesundheit.
It's not coming. Okay. What's that?
I don't think V lives where we live.
19.
Better housing.
All right.
That was a good one.
Because I apparently can't do math. All right. Brenna, what's your action? You didn't kill it. You attempt to murder it. You did slice it really good. The rat says, "I'm going to kill Brenna." And Drew, what do you want to do?
I'll try to hit it with a blast.
Okay. -2.
Nope.
Blam! No calculation. Rat. Bye, Brenna. I got a 2. I needed a 3, so I missed.
Yes, thank God.
Brenna, your turn.
I hate to
Oh,
rain
okay.
on said parade,
But I get to
but
reroll.
that's 4 degrees of success there, I see. I'm pretty
So
sure.
I get to reroll?
No,
No,
just hit
no,
with
it's a
no
regular
bonuses.
success. Okay.
Oh.
Still, 2 damage.
Let's see. Yeah, it's 2 damage.
Okay. I can take 2 damage. That's fine. So much healing after this, though.
Let's take a nap.
And then
And
Brenna.
so
Woo.
the moral of the story is, Drew, what are you going to do with those candles after this?
Always
Just 2
when you're
degrees of
armed
success.
Slay.
Give them to friends, huh?
Always just 2 degrees this time.
Wait until the right moment.
That's a +2 damage, right?
And light them all at the same
Plus
Yes.
2 okay.
I mean, could you technically
19.
could you use that to your
It does.
advantage in certain situations?
I don't see why not.
Oh,
So
they
I can
automatically
light,
like.
I can
Okay.
put one down, light it, and teleport.
So, anyways, yes, the rats with the no skin and the exposed rib cage that just basically sprayed blood everywhere as they went. Y'all splattered them all over the walls and the ceilings of Drew's apartment, along with Brenna's blood.
I sprint over to the fucking candle and smash it.
Okay. Drew, you notice that all the candles in your box are broken.
Yeah, see, he heard us about using
No,
it to
I'm
our
not-
advantage. Blah.
But and there's a thin layer of white sand all over your room.
Fine.
The fuck kind of a cult is that bitch in?
I told y'all I got a bad feeling about this woman.
I'm just saying, all that wind did not blow that candle out. It was Drew breaking it.
Sweet
By the way,
old
the
lady selling candles.
after you break the candle, the lights in your room do click back on, and the TV clicks back on, and it's playing Warzone.
I think I like this coffee more.
Fine. Okay, cool. So
So,
I just start throwing out as many heals as I can. I actually... Here, I'll roll each one of these if I need to, because I'm at -2s, you said?
yeah. That sweet old lady sold you some candles.
Technically a
Sweet old
+6.
lady can go to hell.
I've got enough to... Expenditure. Influx expenditure. Okay, so once I'm only down to the head wound, I don't take the -2, right?
Correct.
At that point, kill it. I heal, and then I heal her.
Okay. Y'all are outside of combat. I'm willing to say y'all can.
And I'm like, just to make sure I absolutely cannot fail these multiple heals, I am pumping my lowest heals into her.
Okay.
The lowest formula rating possible.
Yeah, and your flux will return very quickly. So.
Which,
That being
low enough,
said-
I would get 4 degrees of success no matter what.
There's a bunch of nasty rat guts all over your apartment. And it stinks like death in here.
Fuck.
Clean it up.
So you want to clean this? Shouldn't we report this? Or at least report this fucking church. I go and pull the pamphlet out and look at it again.
It looks like the pamphlet's burned a little bit. It's singed. You can still barely make it out.
Can you make out
Hold on,
the-
I didn't keep
the
that in the
address?
box with the candles.
No, I'm just saying it is burnt. Like you're not sure why it's burnt. It's just burnt.
The address is not still there. Like you can't read the address.
Very vaguely. Yeah, you can see the address.
Can I remember it fully?
Yeah, you can remember it.
Okay.
And you're thinking
Turn it
brain.
in.
Because I read it before.
Okay.
We did. Yeah. So I don't know what department I need to call for this.
Gotta come to her.
But
I'm on down.
About what?
About
what
whatever
you
the
did in your
fuck
house?
That just happened.
It's got an extermination warrant for her.
Yeah.
About the candle that you lit in your house
Go
that brought
take
these
her
random
down.
rats into your apartment for some
Yes.
reason.
What if
So
she's
I'll even.
the cult leader?
I'll call like whatever general hotline I need to call.
Okay. Hold on. I'm processing this.
There were monkey rings into it.
Or better yet, I'll call him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Can he like
Before you.
let the rest of the squad know what's going on?
Yeah, I call him, or I'll shoot a group text and come to my apartment. Followed by another quick
Robo,
please.
I'll let you make an
Now.
academics check. Just for funsies.
Oh, that's a shitty dice, but all right.
I mean, I'm going to assume y'all conversate about this a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So, is academics a skill we can use on this?
Sure, why not?
Or would it be admin and finance?
I got a pass with 2 degrees on academic.
Well, let's just say that your academic knowledge with your specialty, you look at the situation, it looks really bad for Drew. It looks really bad.
What do you mean it looks bad for Drew?
'Cause
That
he
his
lit a
apartment is
candle.
covered with.
Well, I mean, in
Like
theory,
rat guts?
he's got cult paraphernalia in his house, and he was using it, and something bad happened.
He didn't know it was cold, though. That's
I'm
plausible
calling
deniability.
I want to turn in the lady who did it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like,
Yeah,
calling.
yeah, it's
No,
plausible
don't
deniability. Just because it's there doesn't
Don't
mean he was.
misunderstand. I'm not calling Slay to be like, I've joined a cult, motherfuckers.
No, don't understand.
It's super
He
cool,
was
y'all.
Holding it for a
He
friend.
was holding it for a friend.
Animus, what do you want to do about this?
Well, that church needs to fucking burn.
I'm down with that.
But
You could try to turn this into, I mean, you can at least submit the correct paperwork for it. I mean, it's not like it's going to be a BPN, but you could properly submit all the legal, what do you call it, evidence of this event, and just so it wasn't like y'all were trying to cover something up.
yeah, that's what I mean. I mean,
You want to be
in my
up and up.
in my mind, it would look worse if I did something cult related and then like tried to hide it from Slade.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and make an admin roll, and you can go ahead and file this properly if you like. Just don't botch it. Let's get this DC-10, by the way. That's right, Munich. I agree. This could go really bad.
Oh man.
He's gonna botch it, and Drew's gonna end up being the leader of this cult.
Put me on record. I am the King of Thorns.
That didn't sound good.
What was the difficulty?
10.
Ooh.
10 botch.
No bot.
It's a fail, not a botch.
You really need more than one rank in admin to find it.
All right. So you fail, but don't epically fail to submit this evidence correctly. I will take note.
Take note.
I'm just taking note as the
Oh,
storytelling.
Denotus.
We're just turning in evidence, right?
Sure. That's what it
We
looks
are
like.
being good Slade employees.
That's what you want it to look like, yeah.
So,
I'll go ahead and get my bureaucrat ready, my backup bureaucrat character ready.
Alright.
You need to call
I just
someone.
want to say, like, if I go down, y'all better grab the guns that I got. I don't, you don't have to take the Finn, like, trench coat or whatever, but take the guns.
No, the company takes the guns back.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not.
They
your-
don't find them.
They're not your guns. They're the company.
Yeah. Anything that you own, the company actually owns.
You're just
Like literally, if
you're
we
just being
take your
allowed
gun
to
and
use it.
keep it, and they find out, we get in trouble.
You're just being allowed to use it.
Hey, while y'all are chilling out at the apartment, I mean, this is about 30 minutes, an hour later. Brett Robo's over there submitting paperwork. Y'all are, I assume, cleaning
I'm
up a little bit.
sweeping the fucking dust into a corner.
There's a knock on the door.
I look at the people.
There's a Snow White Wraith Raider and a pair of frothers with
Oh, fuck this
lots
bitch.
of beads in their hair.
Well, I don't recognize her, so I open the door.
She flashes a badge, sleigh badge.
I don't even question it. Kind of.
You go with them.
Does it have her SCL clearance on?
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Remember, they met. If this
Where?
is the same one, they met.
Have y'all met Magpie before?
Yeah, is this Magpie?
I don't know what y'all's relation. I don't know how the
We
meeting
have
went with
met.
Magpie.
She was there when I first met
She was
them.
kind of an asshole, but
She met your
She
father character.
was at the scene when she's met all of us. She was at
except
the scene.
for I don't think she met his.
Oh, no, not
Oh,
him.
she's never met.
She-
Yeah,
So
she's never met him.
Did she meet your dead character or your new character?
My new character.
Okay.
Because she was there when I first met them.
I don't know what y'all's how y'all's relationship went or how the conversation went.
We never actually role played out one, but she was at the scene when they thought that my old squad had died.
Okay, so
So she knows me and your character.
I point as I head out with them. As I do, I walk past her. Everything related to it's on that table over there. I point to the box and the pamphlet.
the Wraith Rider girl, she sits in the doorway. She says, "Why don't you guys take a seat?"
Take a seat.
I don't sit down.
She says something into a microphone, and a moment later, a Malice Stormer comes and stands in the doorway, and she disappears, like outside the building. And he just sits there and kind of stares at the rest of you in the room. And he is holding a power claymore. It's not on his back. He's just holding it. He's just sitting there, looking like a mouse stormer with a claymore out. No big deal.
I'll just watch Warzone.
I'm currently
Didn't do anything wrong,
rearranging
so.
Drew's apartment.
You know,
Wait, are we gonna move everything 5 centimeters to the left?
No, the symmetry's all off.
But can we just move
No,
five-
you'll understand. The
5
feng shui
centimeters.
in this room is wrong. I have to fix it.
She's not going to get off the couch when you try and move it. Like, she will stay on the couch while you try and move it.
So Drew,
yes.
when you get down there and the two frothers lead you over to a truck,
Fine.
they kind of nod for you to go and get
I
in
mean,
the
I
truck.
follow all instructions.
Yeah.
Okay. When you get inside, they show you to a pair of chairs where you can sit down at one, and you sit down.
Yeah, I sit down.
The fathers go and stand behind you, and Magpie sits in the chair and says, "I don't remember. Have we met?"
I do not, but I believe your reputation precedes you from my squad.
Hey Drew, someone stabs you in the neck.
Fine.
By the way, you've just been injected with honesty.
Okay, cool.
She proceeds to interrogate you for the next hour about anything questionable you've done.
Okay. Like, I
Have you ever lied to Slay?
No.
You know that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's an hour-long interrogation on honesty. I think that I don't know what the duration is.
30 minutes.
Whatever. For 30 minutes, she interrogates you.
That's fine.
She asks you a lot of uncomfortable questions. Have you ever met a feral?
Wood?
Define feral.
A feral Eben.
No.
Do you know what a? Do you know? They're very rare.
Okay, then no.
Do you know what a feral Eben is?
No.
She doesn't answer your questions if you ask her. She says, "Have you had any dealings with any soft companies at all?"
No.
Have you? Do you know of anyone? Is anyone in your squad committing any seditious activities?
Not to my knowledge.
Is anyone in
Not
your
at all.
squad in a cult?
No.
Are you in a cult?
No.
You know, they picked the one squad leader that's with his squad very little.
I'm not even squad leader anymore.
Yeah, I'm squad leader.
Oh, yeah.
Are you responsible for any operative deaths?
Stop and think for a minute. Almost, but no.
All right, I'm assuming I'm assuming there's some kind of role with this, and I don't remember what it was, but I'm not worried about
I
it.
mean, I know there's like
She's
fear and stuff. for it,
interrogating such, but it would be a role she had to make, not a role he had to make.
Have you ever falsely filed a termination warrant?
but no.
You've never filed a termination warrant.
I just say no. I mean, I'm not lying. I don't even think he has. That I know of.
Yeah, no, yes, because he filed one for. No, you filed one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't.
the question was, has he ever?
Yeah, I know.
Even if it wasn't, I don't fucking know that. I wasn't there.
Are you loyal to Slay Industries?
Absolutely.
That's how it goes for the next 30 minutes. She asks you several questions multiple times.
See if she can get some inconsistencies.
Yeah, because you know you might be able to fool it once.
I mean, I'll
Fool you
answer
3
everything
times over half
completely
hour.
honestly.
Okay. At the end of that, she turns you loose. No more questions. No explanations. No. We won't be watching you. No, you're cleared of all charges. No, it's just you're free to go.
Is this because I didn't do well on the admin role?
Yes.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
Drew, when you come back,
Is that the
the
general consensus?
malice for the power claymore leaves. leaves you to go back to your things with your room that's covered in dust. And, a little bit later, some guys.
Completely rearranged.
Some guys in some hazmat suits go in there and literally clean your entire apartment.
I assume they make us leave, or
Yes, they make you walk out while they clean your entire apartment.
that's fine.
They kind of have to drag me out, but I'm like, but wait, no, but that.
If they have to drag you out, they get the malice to do it.
Go back in later.
Well, okay,
You're good little SLA employees.
yeah. Anyway, the rest of you, they don't bother.
Good.
But okay, that was an unexpected turn of events. So yeah, y'all are all back in the same room to do whatever you want to. I don't know. I think honesty is addictive, but I'll check it later.
It is, but it's a lot of uses. I'm pretty
Yeah, it is. No, it's 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's only a 4.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's really easy to pass not getting addicted to it.
It's much easier to ask people questions when they have to tell you.
Oh, yeah, that's why I got honesty as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was originally planning to shoot that one girl with if she have survived.
I always carry honesty.
I always wanted to let someone stabs you in the neck, hang for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, man. Out of the frying pan into the fire,
All right.
stab in the neck. And
I was about to say, I would feel
injection.
really salty if you insta-killed me for this, but Cosman lived as long as he did in our last game.
Yeah, I gave
would've felt
Cosmo a
salty
lot
for
of
you.
chances.
Like,
I was running a little bit more of a silly game back then. I'm trying to be serious with this one.
I would have still
It's
been
just because
salty
you've got
as
an
fuck.
audience.
The one when I had 9 players, we had to be a little silly just so it wouldn't be a constant gore fest of killing each other. All right. If y'all need to work that out amongst yourselves, y'all do so. I will say I don't know what time y'all want to wrap up. What time y'all want to wrap up? I know. Some of
About
you-
3 minutes, so.
Probably.
I do make
Yeah,
a point
you gotta work
of
tomorrow.
going through my entire apartment, and if I find a scented candle, a tea light, anything, I just throw it in the trash.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything that is purposely meant to be lit on fire.
Yeah, you literally will find little bits of sand here and there, but those guys did a pretty good job of just getting it all out. You're not sure who they were. They didn't have any badges. They had no slate identification on them. They're just some guys with some really powerful
I
backing.
let them do their job. I do not question.
Oh, by the way, anything you have related to those candles, the box that they came in, the pamphlet's all gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I assume.
Obviously.
Also, your apartment is arranged in a way that makes no sense whatsoever. Like, it's not even comfortable to sit in. Because, the couch is staring at a wall for some reason.
Robo, you did good on that roll. I appreciate it.
It's like my standard
Appreciate
TV
that.
is like the 24-hour fireplace channel, so
Yeah.
I don't care.
I might be the worst bureaucrat ever.
One rank.
I'll
now
tell
you
you-
need
I'll
to
tell-
get some more bureaucrat. That's all it is.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to spend some of that XP you got, I don't know how much it costs to get that second point.
5.
But there you go.
He doesn't have 5.
Well,
Once we get that extra XP.
all right. I'm gonna give y'all 2 for this game.
Yeah, but
So-
for past games that we're supposed to be.
All right. All right. Let's do this. We'll just settle it now. This is the 6th game. We're not gonna count one of the games, so I'll just go ahead and have everybody at 10 XP. Okay. So if you've spent the XP,
Deduct it from that.
do the math. Brenna, you had the extra
Yeah.
1 point.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna write down for Daisy. She's at 10 XP. All right. And at this point, do y'all have any more in-character discussions you want to? I will say I don't have a BPN properly prepared because I like to have at least 3 for y'all ready. And I don't think y'all want to accept one 5 minutes before game close.
No.
But if y'all want to chit chat, were you able to get your armor repaired?
Yeah.
Or you're gonna be able to do that.
I would have
Okay.
made him finish, and then I'm probably gonna call Natalie
I'm
and
gonna
be like, "Let's go
maybe
drinking."
Paying my debts.
You paying your debts?
Yep. I've already taken it out of my credit card.
Okay.
My rent.
I gotta pay
and
that.
my lease on my
Okay.
my vehicle.
Okay. someone sticks a card on your vehicle wherever you park it, and it's a it's a body shop and auto repair, whatever you can call them if you want to.
Why are you pushing so hard for me to fix this vehicle?
I don't care if you
Yeah,
fix
look,
it
if
or
we're
not.
gonna keep going down this elevator to level 9, and it's just gonna keep getting abused. Why? I don't know.
I'm just gonna tell you, my character had an armored
This is a
personnel
setup.
carrier.
You're trying
I
to
painted
set
it
me
like
up.
every couple games, except for one spot on it where I listed out all the dead members of the squad.
This is
That
a
part
setup.
didn't get painted. So, all right. Well, in that event, does anybody have any other questions before game close? Or
How
before
much would it cost to fix my window at least?
I paid $150 to fix my window at one point, so 150 unis. That'd be 15 credits. That seems pretty reasonable. Anybody else had a window you repaired? Yeah.
Unless I'm counting the little window guard on my motorcycle.
Is this like a special trip to get it fixed, or
Yeah.
we can just
It'll be
assume
gone.
that I paid the
You just-
person
yeah, it
and
gets
got
done. It
got
gets-
my
it
window
gets done.
fixed?
It gets
Safe
done.
flight repair, safe flight replace.
Right.
All right. So now you're not going to go down to your vehicle one day, and there's not going to be a group of hobos like
Sleeping in.
banging it out in your back seat.
Anymore.
Or the fact that it never fucking stops raining on Mort, and I don't have to sit in a wet seat from now on.
Right.
You
Right.
know, at least you're.
At least until they break it next
Just
time.
don't ever
Now-
use a UV light in your back seat.
Now a mold can start growing in your driver's seat instead.
All right. Well, guys and gals, thank y'all for entertaining, and thank y'all for coming. I know we had to cut it short a little bit because I did have to do that work thing, and I'll have some new and interesting VPNs. And y'all did good with the Ringside Seats VPN. Good job.
You call it short? That's 2.5 hours.
It's 2.5 hours. Okay, that's about normal. And stop.